What up? And thank you for coming back and joining us here for another episode of the Wake and Bake here on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Special edition coming to you on a Thursday, Wake and Bake. And the reason we're doing that is because you can watch this episode on Saturday or watch the episode of Reverie on Saturday, because on Saturday we ain't going to be here.
Woo!
Xavier is going to be at Skankfest.
Allegedly, as of now. Maybe. We don't know. We'll find out. You'll see me there.
You better let me know, because I gave away your PuffCon.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Did you give it to?
Sammy?
Dope. That's what's up. That's a good person.
Yeah, but I was like, Lil Xan can't get you it? Yeah, like, I was like, what the hell, bro? I was like, yeah, but either what is it? Either way though, yeah, this Saturday I will be at PuffCon vlogging.
Taking the Puffco? You going all out?
Yeah, I'm taking my Puffco. I got the whole thing. I got a couple friends that are gonna be blowing glass there. I got my friend from Japan, Elbow Glass, so it'd be cool to link up with him after, like I haven't seen him since Japan. And then I'm probably gonna be wearing my pendant that I got from him out there. I don't really have too extravagant pendants like that. I don't really have like that. I do, but
What are you talking about? I know. But you got some hard fire.
They're not like fucking worth like how like. There's one, I'm telling you, I'll tell you a story right now that happened with Elbow Glass.
Story time.
Oh, I know that story.
Yeah, what's up, XG?
What's up, dog? What's up? I'm feeling good. I'm excited for this double header.
Double header? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dog, we got 2 today. I was a little sad about yesterday, but today's going to make it. Stop, Ray. Stop, Ray.
There wasn't that many Tigres fans there.
Was it?
Nah. There wasn't, like, honestly, how far in Mexico is that? Like, is that, like, far where, like, fools are going to die to make the trip from there?
Where are they from? Where's Tigres from? Monterrey?
They're from wherever the champions are, because they're champions, right?
Fuck you.
Tigres de Monterrey, yeah. Or Morelia.
Morelia. Where's Morelia at?
So how far is it? Is it in Mexico? That's got to be really far for them, like, not to be that many out here.
I wouldn't know.
It's deep.
I'm looking it up right now.
It's probably, like, honestly, it's probably really deep, bro. Like, because with the less and less fans that I see from the team out here in the stadium, the way I look at it is I was like, oh, it was farther for you guys to immigrate over here. Not the way these days are going. These fools are coming in here like hormigas, though, dog. You been seeing the fucking border shit?
Oh, yeah, dog. Oh, they're from, first of all, my bad. They're from Nuevo Leon, and that's over there by Texas, other by San Antonio, but by the Gulf of Mexico, but it's not that much of a, no, it's not. I don't think Tigres has that many fans. It's not Chivas.
Oh, okay. That's
not America. No. It's not even Cruz Azul. You know, Cruz Azul's got a big fan base.
Okay, so those teams that you mentioned just now, were they in that League Cup, whatever?
Yeah. What about it?
The League Cup or what they just played for right now?
The one that
was for Campeones Cup.
Yeah, it was Campeones Cup.
So were they eligible to be in that cup?
Yeah.
Were they in that cup?
You know what
fucking suck.
You know what sucks about that shit is that, like, I really thought for a second, I was like, man, I might have figured out a glitch in the Illuminati. I'm gonna be able to prove, because I was gonna go deep and make this whole video, right? I was like, I'm gonna be able to prove the sports are scripted, even the MLS. I was gonna do all this shit, bro, put in so much effort. I was gonna be like, why would Be Real make a song called Ciudad de Campeones knowing that they were going to win the Campeones Cup? Scripted or not. I was going to fucking go deep, dog.
What's funny is if you would have gone deep, I would have done a collab with you with Simple Hat. I would have been like, let it run. He's on run it.
I would have been like, tell me it ain't scripted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
you think Be Real just going to waste his time?
I was like, how come the song that he did for the Dodgers wasn't that big? Wouldn't it be like, coincidence?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I would have fucking gone. It would have been good though, huh? But you couldn't fucking do it, could you? LAFC.
Dog, I mean, there's a conspiracy in football right now. Aaron Rodgers was anticipated. He had a whole fucking show about him because he's gonna play for the Jets.
I've been watching that on HBO Max.
Stop watching it, dog. Because he fucking, the first game of that season, the first time he touches the ball, he tears his ACL or his Achilles.
Yeah,
like, what are the coincidences, dog? El mundo, like, what?
Stem cell.
And speaking of injuries, Messi got injured.
We knew that was coming. We knew that was coming. And did you see? Miami couldn't even win. They can't win without Messi.
What's his injury? Is it major? A little some bullshit, right?
Injured groin.
That's cool. That's 2-3 weeks.
What does that mean? Your pen is injured?
Oh, it hurts though. Yeah, to fuck, you don't want to fuck if you have a fucked up groin, dog.
Have you gotten a fucked up groin?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's just when you sprint without stretching, pretty much. You pull your muscle.
Damn,
it hurts, dog. It's bad.
Oh, that shit can happen to you sometimes if you get up too quick if you're old. Yeah, like I've seen that shit before. I saw that shit in the movie and I was like, what happened to that old man? And that's what happened. Like I guess that was portrayed in the movie that happened.
You know what old man died?
What? Lord Vanderboard?
No, Dumbledore, dog.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't watch Harry Potter.
Man, I mean, I don't love
Coming
Harry Potter.
from UX, I would never expect you to like Harry Potter.
I read the books growing up. I read all of them. To the Goblet of Fire. I read to the
You
Goblet
did not
of
read
Fire.
the books. People like they read the books would not be able to pronounce words the way you do.
Yeah, Dumbledore, Voldemort. There's Hermione. There's Ron. There's Quidditch. Like I'm not in tune, but Harry Potter was dope when it came out. You didn't like it?
Nah.
No.
You're
You're a little younger than me. I remember it was like.
I remember like this fat ass lady named Miss Beck, this drama teacher, tried to fucking get me to watch like Harry Potter because she was like, "This movie's gonna be great." I read the book when I was younger, and she was all this shit. Fool.
I wonder what happened.
I just remember that like we just like I remember during like the tape was right there, right, and I remember me and Jeffrey fucking. Lifted the top of the tape and just cut the fucking film.
Oh man,
cut the film and put it back.
That's like burning a book. Why?
Why? Honestly, I don't
watch it.
I don't have a straight answer for that. I just think we just didn't like that bitch because she just fucking kicked us out of that room.
This is the same one that you threw the papers out of the window?
I mean,
oh yeah,
you guys were notorious for acting up, so
it's just like we're just doing dumb shit like that, like throwing shit out the window.
That fool died, dog, and I'm saying old people, and like obviously it's always sad when someone dies, but this fool was old when the first movie came out. You know what I'm trying to say? You're like, oh, that fool's gonna die tomorrow, and he lived another 10 years. Shout out to him. He was like 86, something like that.
It's like that. Who's that one fool? That old ass guy, from Scarface. What do you think? I'm some kind of worm like you? That motherfucker lived a while. Remember that fucking that Obiejito?
Yeah, he came out in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I think like that. And he looks old as shit.
Yeah.
You know who's gonna have tug a string in my heart when he dies? Clint Eastwood.
Oh yeah.
Like because he's 98?
Like you know who I thought shit like not that
But he's acting, fool.
I know.
You think that fool's still getting his dick sucked?
Yeah. Come on, dog. As long as they can chew a Viagra, they can get.
I think that fool's like, make my day.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is for real. You can look this up. 100% facts, almost facts. If you take a lot of Viagra, you will lose your hearing. And
I had heard about that.
Hugh Hefner lost some of his hearing, and he said he didn't give a fuck, dog. I mean, there is some consequences.
He's like, as long as I can feel this pussy.
Yeah, bro. And at the end of the day, do you want to keep hearing your wife? At that age, dog, like I'm taking Viagra not to hear my wife at that point. It's not even for the boners. It's just not to hear people.
You don't have to listen to his wife when he's that rich. He's like, bitch.
True.
It's like, I'm gonna leave this fucking pop-ups right here. And a fucking speaker. I got shit to do.
Yeah, dog.
This house ain't gonna pay itself.
You think that's a consequence? You think that consequence is that bad? When I heard that was the main consequence of Viagra, I was like, that ain't that bad. At 80 to start losing your hearing.
Is there a consequence to Blue Chew?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same chemical, dog.
Damn. Ray, have you ever taken a Blue Chew?
Yeah, I took like half of one or something like that. Or like a quarter.
What was that experience like?
I got the fierro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were you like shocked? 'Cause I remember when I took one, I was like,
yeah, I was like,
yeah, right. You feel like you're cheating, bro. Like
like in high school when you had to like put it in your pants.
You know how it felt. You know how it felt like. You remember in that first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man when he's standing in front of the mirror and he realizes he has the fucking powers.
Speaking of Spider-Man, I was watching the Tom Holland one, and I'm like, why is the guy stupid? Why is his Spider-Man stupid? I didn't like that his Spider-Man was so naive.
Tom, the one that dates the black girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, I was like, Mary Jane's not black. It was fucking Disney.
Is her name Mary? Yeah, no.
No, it's not. She has another fucking bitch name.
Because you can't, no offense, dude. There's no black girl named Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Maybe. I might take that back. I take that back. I said it and I take it back because I wonder if black guy I love marijuana.
I wonder in the parallel in the universe if there's a fucking universe where like there's a ghetto ass fucking Spider-Man. It's like, what's up, my nigga? Just saved you. Like, then he has like a fucking ghetto ass girlfriend too.
Right.
He's like, I ain't Mary Jane. I just smoke Mary Jane. Like Spider-Man's drinking Hennessy. He has a chain on. Because the black Spider-Man that I saw, I was like, the only thing that really convinced me that I was like, this fool's black was the evil uncle that convinced him to do something bad. I was like, that's the only thing that I was like, all right, it's kind of authentic. I was like, there's always that one uncle that'll fucking fuck up the upcoming generation in the black family. They'd be like, oh, why is one of your sons a Crips and the other one's a Blood? Uncles. Yeah, bro, motherfucking uncles be like the demise for a lot of fucking... A lot of morenitos, dog, in the hood. That's why the dad in Boys in the Hood. That's what you read. That's the kind of dad you need when you're growing up as a black man in the hood. On God, dog. Like you remember that shit, dog? That motherfucker was disciplined. And remember, he was like, he's like, you want to be like them? And then he was like, not having nobody care about you, go home, like some shit like that. He's like, why you think they always here or some shit like that? Remember? Yeah.
But even then, he got kind of lucky when he didn't get arrested when he shot that fool.
When Cuba shot him?
He shoots him, right?
Ice Cube.
Yeah, Ice Cube shoots him.
Ice Cube shoots him. I actually reviewed that film yesterday. I'm gonna read it tomorrow morning, y'all. That movie is great, man. I love that fucking film.
I like the scene with the kids, bro. Like when they're all kids and they're talking. He was like, "What's up, man?" He was like, like I'm like, bro, this is like South Park, pretty much. Yeah, because I'm like, what the fuck do you motherfuckers doing in the street?
No, what I'm trying to say is what I'm trying to say is that his dad, the main actor, should have honestly maybe could have gone to jail when he shot the intruder.
Oh, and no,
in L.A. they didn't even book him.
No, back in that time, fool. That it was like whatever's, dog.
Okay,
like,
you remember what I said? He literally shoots them. Like, you're not just allowed to shoot in LA no more, even if they're in your house, because it could technically go into someone else's house. Now you're shooting a bystander. There's like consequences to it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
like back in that time, dog. Like if somebody broke into your house and it's your bullet got to them before their explanation, you win.
Even
like
if
bro.
Back,
even if that shit was a misdemeanor, bro. Like I swear to God, like if we were in 1996 and shit was fucking bad, or 1994 right now, I could literally walk in here and be like, here's a Christmas present from every one of you guys, and I give Ray a gun, I give you a gun, and if we fucking stop somebody from robbing us, we ain't going to jail. We're probably gonna get a citation at worst, or fucking get released. But like that's why motherfuckers were running them up. Well, you don't get George Perez doesn't get a name like Shotgun by feeling so comfortable carrying a shotgun during that time.
Oh yeah, they all carried that shit.
He carried a shotgun.
Well, I said they all. Yeah, according to him, yeah. But I'm saying they all. Everybody was pretty much strapped.
Yeah, but you know how much fucking balls you gotta have to fucking carry a hunting rifle, dog? Like in your pants? Like, bro, like where are you going? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I get it. Like the balls, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna be fucking somebody said no pause in his demeanor. Bro, I swear to God, bro. Every time that intro,
I played it today. Yeah, I love the Sidekick Eddie's.
I love that Eddie's on he's done the fucking intro, but not the podcast. Yeah. Like, yeah, straight up. And also everybody who's wondering where is Jason Joshua? He is on the way over here. We actually had to do this interview, change it up, just to actually talk to him for a little bit. I know a lot of you guys are wondering who is this guy. Some of you guys see me post up this song a lot. The La Vida es Fría song. It's not too many people that sing a lot of oldies type of music in this day and age or in this era of music right now. And I've seen that it's a resurgence. Is that what you call it, right? Yep. A resurgence of this style of music coming back. So I think it's pretty cool. And he will be joining us hopefully closer towards 11. Let's say we're going to go on to 12. So I figured we didn't want to make you guys wait or change our fucking word up or, starve you guys some more. Also, with that being said, there is almost 300 of you guys. We are 3 people away from having 300 people registered, which is where I put the cap for Craft Beer Kings just because of parking. Now, I want to tell you guys this. Park in the fucking street, y'all. Park in the fucking street. Get there early. Honestly, the Beach Boulevard runs all the way down, and there's parking all over these places, all those neighborhoods, so you'll be fine. And it's 5 minutes away from the beach. Let me remind you of some of the things. Number one, This will be the most expensive. What is it? Not expensive in price, but the most expensive worth-wise VIP bag. This bag is worth about $250, and you're only paying $100 for it, y'all. So if you want to go ahead and get a VIP bag with dope gifts from sponsors like Caddy Blaze, Puff Sauce, California Magic Farms, Dr. Green Thumbs, Funko Pops, High and Hungry, Morning Shot Films, A+ Products, and a lot of other people, I'm gonna be fucking hooking them up. I literally will fucking tell you guys, I'm gonna cut it off because I'm gonna focus on them a week before. So the first week of October, that's the last week you get the VIP bags, and I don't know if I'm gonna do more than 300 on the tickets because that's a lot of people that registered. You get 20% off everything at Craft Beer King. So if you've been waiting to try some of these beers and you want to go ahead and have your beer fridge stocked up, now's the time. 20% off everything, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And 5 great High and Hungry alumni food vendors.
Woo. I can't wait.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Be good.
How do you register? highandhungryexperience.eventbrite.com. Straight up. That's good. It's gonna be a good ass time. And also October 13th, I will tell you guys this. I have another event too. The 13th. Not only is my grandma turning 99 that day.
99. That's 99. A number, dog. That's
I know, dog. Number. I was like, she's still like. Thank you to everybody who reached out, man. My grandmother did have a minor stroke, and I was dealing with that over the last couple of days. She seems to be doing a lot better. Thank you everybody who like hit me up and checked in and stuff like that. I really appreciate you guys. But yeah, October 13th, Goat Global in South Central from 5 to 11. We will have a party celebrating all the collaborations and the I guess a company party with ProPen. So come get a special. Right there at Goat Global in South Central, and it is on Central Avenue. It is a nice fucking dispensary. You have parking, so you don't have to worry about anything. I know believe me, it's not what you think. You know what I mean? Some people will be like, they hear South Central and they think the worst. This is the gentrified part of South Central. And not only that, but we are going to be having free coffee, and Bart's Barbecue will be cooking up some food as well, hooking you guys up. So come and party. And enjoy the amenities at Goat Global South Central from 5 to 11. That is at 2528 South Central Avenue, 90011. That is October 13th. So why don't you look at it as the pre-party before we head on to the party at fucking Craft Beer Kings. Because that's going to be a good-ass time, and I'm still trying to get little things to entertain you guys while we're over there. I don't want to, And please, if you're going to go out there, we made this a fucking free event.
Yeah, tell you
so fucking buy some shit, man.
Tell you how to register. Someone doesn't know how to register.
I just told them already.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. There you go, dog.
Yeah, so there you go. A couple things you want to look out for. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Oh, yeah, so what I was telling you about the whole glass thing, because I'm going to be going to PuffCon. So, fool, when I went to Japan, I met up with Elbow Glass, and this was like a pretty, he's a well-known glass boy. Like, he's a pretty famous fool. And I bought I could buy a $4,000 pendant or whatever the fuck you want to call it, but I'd rather, buy a house or do something like that where I can just, it's more important to me and my priorities. However, that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate it. So when I was over there, I was like, hey, man, I don't need the extravagant pendant, man. I want the average Joe type of pendant, something I could just, wear all the time. So
if it breaks, I'm not going to cry.
Yeah, like
dog. Like, there's difference between like, yo, this can break and this can.
Like I looked
like that over there.
I looked at him. I was like, you don't have no practice dinosaurs. Like, yeah, like I was like, I don't care if it's a little retarded. It's fine. So I'm like, I tell that fool, and then he's like, oh, I got this one, man. He was like, I made it when I was teaching a class, right? And I was like, oh, sick. It reminds me of your old work, right? Fucking get it, right? And then I remember that I wait and I come back from Japan and I'm chilling and he's like, yeah, I'll send it to you. So I wait like a good week and a half, finally get a package from Japan. Oh shit, get this package from Japan. And I open it, dog. And I'm like, oh shit. I thought in my head he had upgraded the piece. I was like, oh shit, he fucking just added these bells and whistles. I was like, damn, man, he really like, I was like, I guess we really are homies, Like, I started looking at it, I was like, damn, I was like, this is sick. I didn't say anything at first because I was like, oh, this is sick. But then I looked at this page, right? and I started seeing like the collaborations and the details and how some of these pieces are worth in the museum, and I was like, oh, this is a mistake. Yeah, fool. Like,
did you wait?
Huh?
Did you wait to tell him, or you were like, we'll see how long I can rock?
I realized when I was fucking wearing this, I was at the LAFC game wearing it at the game already because thinking this was my pendant. He had just upgraded me. I make a video, I'm flexing this, bro, and I'm like not knowing because those people, the person that bought this for sure is like a person that's gonna put that little thing and inspect it and be like, oh damn, this is a sick ass pendant, right? And then sure enough, I make a video and I fucking tag him. I was like, sick, appreciate you, elbow. This fool fucking calls me, dog. I'm like, calling me for what? He's like, bro, it's been a mistake. And I'm just like, what the fuck you mean a mistake, bro? And
I gave you money. That's
yeah,
like, cash.
And then he's like, bro, that pendant's worth $10,000. He's like, it was going to like a museum or some shit like that bought it out there in I don't know, somewhere in fucking Denver, dog. And I had to fucking, take it off, put it away.
Took it off?
I took it off. Yeah, I mean, I was still wore it to the end of the game.
Well, that's what I said. I mean, where are you gonna put it in your pocket? It seems even more dangerous.
Yeah. So I just I took it off when I got home. I had to send it out, but yeah, fool. Here I was thinking. I was like,
damn, you're like, I shouldn't have fucking tagged him.
I should have not.
I should have
just been like, I never got my pendant, dude.
Did he at least give you a little fucking marble?
Nah, he just fucking gave me my pendant and that's it.
That's what I said. He should have gave you a marble because you were all hyped up. You're like, oh shit. And then
I could have just ran off with the $10,000 fucking thing and be like, I ain't hitting you up and I go to Japan again. Fuck
yeah, but nah, you did the right thing, homie. But I do think he should have been like, yo, here's a little.
Some glass blowers are kind of weirdos like that though, man. Like, fool, like one time me and Sammy we were in Vegas, right? Fool. And this was like when we were like, we didn't have no money coming in like that. This hotel fucks up, dog. And it's a convention. And we're opening fucking, we're trying to get to our hotel room. And we're in the wrong room. We're clearly in the wrong room, or we think it's like we think it's our room, but it's not. But our fucking key works.
Your baller ass room. Like you're in a room where you're like, fuck.
think of we're in the wrong. Like, I don't know what it was. We were in the wrong floor or something. We were in the wrong floor, but the right room, right? Same number, but just wrong floor. Fucking go to that room, and our key opens this shit, fool. And we're like, what the fuck? This shit don't look like this for the picture, like the pictures. And we see by the window, the cases to carry the rigs, stacked up like a pyramid, and then stack some money, like 4 stacks of money in the bed, like laid out like a trap almost. Like, here, guys. Remember that finding a bunch of shit and praying that it was gonna be yours?
Like idiots thinking that room service ain't gonna take a $100 bill.
Fool, they were stacks, dog. Like they were decent stacks, and like we just walked out. Like we walked out. I mean, and we're just like, fuck, fool. Like me and Sammy were just like,
nice.
Me and Sammy were just like, fool, should we rob them?
No, I wouldn't have cleared the house.
We were ready to clear everything.
See, that's where you all fuck up. Because once you clear the house, they're gonna know the shit's missing, and they're gonna look at the cameras. You just go in there and you're like, "Hello, anybody here? Anybody here?" And you just take one Pelican case,
one Pelican case,
and $200.
But
they're not gonna call security for that.
They were very intricate pieces.
Oh, so you think they were?
No, they were very intricate pieces where it's like if you would have stolen from that release. Like if I would have had that shit on the table,
but they probably would have thought they forgot it at home.
Nah, bro. Forgot it. This was like one of the conventions that was like the convention. So like, I knew that if let's just say this would have been like years later, and then I would have had the fucking piece right here. I know for a fact that somebody would have been like, "Hey, dog, I remember when this motherfucker got robbed. Where did you get this piece?"
And you just blame some homeless on Skid Row.
Nah, but then
and then they look into it that you were there. Nah. You were the chances you were.
I'm over here. I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm tired of not getting thank you. Next glass blower that I find some shit, I'm robbing your ass, man. I ain't gonna do the right thing no more.
That's the second time you do the right thing, E-Zone.
I know, man, and it's always been the glass blowers, boy. These motherfuckers, as much money as I fucking put in their pockets, fucking pendants and the candles and all this shit. Like, never have I gotten a fucking thank you for fucking not stealing your work. Yeah. Next time I should just run up on your shit.
And like the homie 3 I said, can't trust them home keepers, the housekeepers.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. There's no cameras in there. It's impossible. It's someone's room. And I'm not saying they're taking everything, but if they're smart, like I said, If I see a fucking table of cocaine, I'm getting a little gram.
Can you imagine though that you fent out and you're the housekeeper? That'd be a sad way to go, huh?
Yeah. That'd be definitely a sad way to go.
Yeah, that would definitely fucking suck, bro. To go out that way. I don't know.
On the job as a housekeeper.
Yeah, just because
just trying to do it.
But that's
trying to do a bump to finish your job fast.
That's a trap though, fool. That could be a trap.
Nah, fool. People party like that.
Yeah, but if you leave the coke out and then like they do it,
But you're at the penthouse. I'm talking like housekeeping at like Vegas, homie. Not like Skid Row down the street. I'm talking like Vegas. You got a house clean a penthouse, and you show up, and there's like a little mountain of cocaine.
Would you stay at any of the Skid Row hotels?
No, bro.
For money?
For the vlog,
Yeah, like for a vlog?
maybe.
I don't know. That's like quite the challenge. Like, would you stay at the fucking what's that shit
The
called?
Cecil Hotel.
Yeah. Would you stay there, Ray?
It's so hipster now. You'd
Nah,
be fine.
man, homeless people live there.
At the Cecil still?
Yeah, they made into like a place where homeless can live in, right?
I don't know. Isn't that the one was on Netflix?
I heard about it in the
someone-
news.
I don't know, but I gotta tell you.
But
the
yeah, I
mo-
wouldn't stay there. No.
Saw some,
Haunted.
saw some impressive shit, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I was in Hollywood and I need to get some gas, and usually I don't like pulling up in Hollywood or whatever, but it was middle of the day and I was like, fuck it. I pull up, packed to the gills, dog. As in, like, you have to wait. It was an Arco too. You have to wait till that person's done fucking pumping gas. So estoy como pendejo
Yeah,
waiting.
asking him, you doing?
Yeah, I'm there waiting, and eventually some guy goes out, and I get in, I get my spot, and I use my card, and then some fucking homeless guy. I thought he's a homeless guy, comes up to me. He's like, you need your windows washed? They were pretty bad, but I don't trust these fools. I'm like, this fool's gonna do a bad job. So I just pulled out $2. I'm like, thank you, but here.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't do shit for free. I said, let me clean your windows. And I looked at him wearing a fucking jersey, a Jordan jersey, a real one, a Michael Ness, wearing Jordans,
It's
nice
Mitchell
jeans.
and this.
Mitchell and Ness, whatever. Mitchell and Ness. And then I give him the $2, cleans the window. And then I'm like, thank you, boss. Appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. Can I do it? He's like, can I do the back one as well? And I was like, handle. And then I do it. And then he's like, you know, I make $120 here. I was like, I looked at him, I was like, you fucking do. Tax free. All he has to do is stand by this Arco and he didn't do the best job. I give it to you. If you're watching this, my boy, you could have done a better job. You needed some new water in there because you know how it leaves that little thing. But my shit was pretty dusty, so it didn't need it. But bro, the hustle's there if you want it.
I mean, was he a bum?
No, I don't think he was a bum. I actually think he had a fucking job, dog. He didn't look dirty. He said, fuck working at McDonald's. Fuck working at a 9 to 5. He literally was just there making, dude, I give him $2 in 10 seconds. He does that five times. That's better than working at McDonald's. And in LA, being nice, people just give it to you just to get off my back. I gave it to him just like, yo, here, homie, leave me alone. Here's $2. And he's like, nah, homie, I'm trying to earn my money. Like real for real, like not like a ghetto, but like I was like, all right, for sure, handle. And I was like, damn, I was very impressed. Usually, and it was a black guy. Usually, I was like, damn, handle, homie.
Should have thrown it.
That piece of shit.
But I'm pick it up there.
Nah, but yeah, so I was like, and I'm thinking about it, bro. The money's there. He definitely makes $120 a day.
People pay him to leave him alone.
So, it works out. I wouldn't mind. You're stay away. You look clean. You look like he was handling it.
Honestly, dog, whenever a bum approaches my window, dog, I just literally get like, I get bothered, dog. Like, I would just be like, man, dog, can I just drive home without somebody bothering me?
You're just trying to make $1.
Yeah, so am I, bro.
No, but
am I asking everybody, hey, Ray, can I have change? Hey, B, can I have change? You know what I mean? Like I just don't, like, I don't know, man.
I feel you, trust me. I feel you. I just thought it was, I literally respect this man. I was like, good, hustle, dog, good. And he actually just fucking putiza like in Mexico, dog. I think he's just feeling like, dude, you can't just stand around and ask.
I just turned on my windshield wipers with the spray in front of him.
Built in.
And the back one.
You have a back one, Ray?
Nah, but
no, he doesn't. I knew he doesn't. And I let him run with it too because I was like, run with it, Ray. The back ones are kind of weak. My Tahoe has a back one and it's fucking weak sauce. It don't do shit.
Maybe you should replace it. That's how they get stronger.
No. It's
like
so
the size
small.
of my
No. It's so small.
That's what she said.
It's really small windshield. Literally, it doesn't cover like the whole fucking. It's a big ass fucking back window. Doesn't do the whole thing.
I don't think it's meant for do the whole thing.
I think it's just a stupid luxury.
Straight up, man. Sorry, I still can't believe that story about people getting their feet ran over.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I think he got hustled.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way you're asking for a blanket and some chips after you get your foot.
How are you like not in pain?
Yeah.
Gotta be in pain, right?
I think I hustled for sure. And I didn't think about it. Don't look, and then the cop laughing. If he's literally playing the story the way he played it, I don't think he's lying. And the cop was laughing. I really just didn't. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why the cop didn't tell him that you just got hustled, but I think to them it's funny too. Like this.
I think it's because the cop fucking knew, bro. The cop fucking knew. That's why they were laughing. They're just like, look, this idiot made somebody else come out thinking they ran him over.
Yeah, like I wanted to tell the homie, like no offense to the homie, but I'm like, bro, if you run someone's foot over, it's broken. It's not a sprain. Like there's no such thing. It's broken. Like, I'm pretty sure my car, your car, and if you saw what he was driving, I don't think that's gonna be a sprain. That looks like at least a fracture.
Do you remember a Malcolm in the Middle episode where you know that big guy who liked Lois?
Yeah.
He lived with them for a while, right?
Okay.
And like, as he was living with them, they were getting annoyed at the fact that this guy's very like demanding and needy. He's very
Atonish.
Yeah. So then like they were trying to figure out how to get rid of him. So then, didn't they get a bike or something like that?
I think so.
They got like a little speed bike or whatever.
Oh, and they broke a foot, and they tried to break his foot or something, right?
Yeah. So they put this rock behind the car. Lois reversed. No, the fat guy reversed. And he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Because like Reese already had an injury with his fucking foot, and then he left.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, I think that's what happened. And these fools are just trying to get, like I said, a bottle of Henny. That to them's a win, dog. It's a win for the day, dog. You get one stupid white person, like even me, dog, I would buy him the bottle of Henny just to make sure the cops don't get called. For a bottle of Henny, cops ain't getting called? Here's $20. I got it.
Check this comment out from Christian Solano. If it was Predict running over a homeless female foot, do you think he turned into a paramedic and wanted to check on the foot himself?
Dude, he would have done it with the homeless foot, dog.
It would have been, I got to taste the foot to see if it's good.
Yeah, he would have went live with the foot. I just ran over this foot right here. What do you guys think?
You know how he likes to film people in very fucked up situations while he's driving? He's like, Chigacho. And I'm just like, he probably would go live. You're right. I see Predict going live after running over somebody's foot. That's like, you ever broken something?
Yeah. I tore my ACL. I've broken my arm twice. Cracked my head. What else has happened to me?
You broken something, Ray?
Yeah.
I've never broken a bone in my body.
Yeah, me either. Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, dude. I've been to the hospital plenty of times. Stitches on my finger.
You got weak ass jeans.
Nah, I played sports I played dirt bike riding. That's
not a game.
Dirt bike riding is dangerous. Not a game. It is kind of a game. I'm trying to freestyle. Trying to beat your time.
You know, like, did you ever ride one of those Vespas?
No, are we on the Patreon? Okay. Who's gay?
Yeah. There's a deal on one of them that I saw from like a classic one. Like my friend posted up, 1985. It's in mint condition. I was gonna buy it.
To resell. No, you're not riding a Vespa, Ezone. Like you're pulling up to we don't smoke the same on Wednesday morning in the Vespa. You got so much shit to carry, nigga.
Nah, I thought about having it like I don't know here.
In GTA Vice City, they're called fagios.
Yeah, they are.
I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah, that's a whole different word.
I wouldn't call this a Vespa though. It's more like I think it's Japanese. I think that's the only reason I kind of wanted it. Because it's kind of like really mint condition. It was really nice.
Wait, is it that blue one that the homie posted?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit looks nice. Yeah.
It's a Yamaha.
Yeah.
1985.
I rather drive
it is.
Nah, that's weak sauce, bro.
That's comfortable to be chilling, bro.
Nah, the definition of retro.
And I'm not even talking shit on those little bikes Brian drives, but I'd rather have Brian's bike. The little Hondas?
What Brian?
Brian, Handsome Carol.
Oh yeah. I seen his Honda.
It's
little
pretty
Hondas?
cool Honda. They're cool. They're little ones. I would want more power at that point.
I've never seen. Well, he has a Honda motorcycle.
Little one. They're little bit. It goes on the freeway. I think you've seen that on the freeway. I don't know if it's allowed on the freeway.
Wow. Shit, I wouldn't imagine that on the freeway. No.
Him and his girl ride the freeway with that, and it's a little small bike.
Him and his girl on it at the same time?
No. She's got her own, dog.
Oh, they ride together?
They ride together. Like, not together, but like together. You've never seen that?
I've never seen that.
Bro, you got me like, what the fuck?
Non-halitosis, Cairo. Have you ever met anybody with worse breath than Cairo?
I mean, I don't go smelling people's breaths, even his.
I mean,
even his. When you talk about his, I'm like, bro, I might have smelled. I don't. I just when you told me, I was just like, all right, well, I just stay away from people's breath. But I don't know why you guys got so close to that fool's breath.
I mean, yo, he would talk a lot. He worked here.
Do agree to that.
Tini said, "Unmutant Cairo."
I would like to. I don't know. Like I would like to talk to a dentist and be like, hey man, like what's the worst shit you ever encountered?
As far as breath?
Yeah, bro, because there's got to be something where it's just like, fool,
I don't know.
This shit's rancid.
Cairo's pretty up there, no offense.
That's his page, and
even though the breath was offensive.
That's his page. They go they team up, or like not team up. I don't know what you call it. They squad up, whatever, team up. They meet at like certain meetings and they all drive together. It's like, I mean, pretty cool. But I would rather drive that than the Vespa, dog. And those, I'm not hating on those, but at that point, I'm driving a bike.
I mean, these are cool, dog.
You don't fuck with it? I see you. No, I see you kind of like, oh, dang it.
These are cool. Nah, I'd rather be like slow and safe.
Well, you can go slow.
Slow and steady wins the race.
I'm not. And the reason I won't ever drive a motorcycle or a Vespa or anything on the road that isn't a car is not because of me or anything. It's for people who text and drive and aren't paying attention to the road.
True that.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about me. Like I'm not even. We're worried about people not paying attention to the road. I'll ride a dirt bike.
If you get hit, if you get hit by a car and a bike and you survive, I think you're like allowed to kick their ass, right?
No, but I do, dude. It's skin against metal. When you have a car, it's metal against metal, then your skin. Now it's skin against metal, asphalt against skin. It's fucking tough, dog. And for someone to be texting and driving or posting on Instagram like some people do, or going live like some other people do, I'm just like, bro. And you want to be on a bike, and you can be West Style 100, and sometimes it's not your fault. You could die on someone else's problem, on someone else's issue.
For real?
That's sad. Yeah,
my cousin died like that.
Huh?
My cousin died like that. Stupid bitch driver just backed up and hit him.
Yeah, like I love people that ride. I just say, persínate when you get on, dog.
For real?
For real, yeah. Like,
we're the only state that allows split laning.
Yeah, that to me is wild.
That's not allowed anywhere else?
No, dog.
We're the only state.
Yeah, you have a helmet, you can split lanes. That's literally the logic. That's literally the logic. Because in other states, you can drive a Harley bien perrón with that helmet. It looks pretty tight. But they also don't have six freeway lanes.
They got like one road and
one road type shit. You feel America. America, and you're
like Denver seems like the perfect place to ride a motorcycle.
Yeah, those places. Like if you told me, oh, I'm gonna go ride that, I'm like, do it, bro. But any here in freeway, no one's paying attention. Switching lanes con pendejos. Then you get people that are doing nas while driving out here in Cali. Don't want that. Not while on a bike.
Yeah, like in Texas, I don't know, like riding with a helmet too on a hot day, that's just gotta be a bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Yeah,
like I can't imagine like myself putting on a fucking helmet and then me, I'm already bald, and then it's already like when I take the shit off, I'm like, bro, it's gonna be a sauna in there. It's gonna get fogged up.
Yeah. No. They got technology in those. They got Wi-Fi. They got like Wi-Fi connected ones.
Where great, head cancer.
No, well, you could be driving and then you can be talking to your homie that's like on the other lane, like, what's up, fool? You ready to switch lanes? It's pretty bad. I mean, it's tight, dog, but then I think it like here kills it.
Could I just be over there and be like, faggot, over?
Honestly, the reason why I would ride a bike is just because there's I can put a GoPro on my fucking bike and, show it off.
And if I did it, I would only do it like that as a meeting, as a team meeting, as in when we go all as a squad is like, hey, bitch, get out the way, aquí venimos. Because it's safe and it's kind of cool with the squad and shit. Y'all go to places.
But then again, think about what if there's like one crazy person that just wants to treat it like treat a group of bikers like a bowling pins?
Could happen.
I wonder if that's ever happened.
Oh, yeah.
Like a massacre?
Yeah.
Like somebody sees like a group that like, man, I'm tired of these fucking motorcycle motherfuckers. And then he just 16-wheeler.
You got to think about, George lived to a guy. Oh, I lived next to a guy too. But George lives next to a mechanic, not a regular mechanic, a motorcycle mechanic. Full, you know how George parties till 2 in the morning?
Yeah.
Full will wake up at 7 in the morning. It's you don't bitch at me, I don't bitch at you type of shit.
Is the guy that lives in the back?
No, the next door to George.
Okay.
You ever been to George's house?
Yeah.
You know how there's always motorcycles and shit,
Yeah.
and the next door, the guy was a mechanic. He'll wake up in the morning and like a las ocho, dog. And George was like, we don't say shit here in the hood, dog. We're what, up to 2 a.m? You don't think they're annoyed by us partying and playing corridos? It's kind of payback. And I was like, it probably is, huh? This fool wakes up. He's like, here you guys go. You guys hung over from that yesterday?
He's like that fool's like, what's up, my boy?
But yeah, dog, it's annoying, and I can see how what you said. I can see living next to like a biker crew or a biker gang, like just a biker fools, and you hate them because every day they wake you up, and eventually, I'm pretty sure some altercations that have happened over the noise of a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it could happen.
The noise of a motorcycle, I don't know, man. Like a motorcycle is, like I'm down with that shit. If you live like on Miami Beach, like you know when you have those South Beach and you're just chilling, like that seems like the best place to kind of have like one of those type of motorcycles.
Yeah. I mean, dude, but it's also crazy, like motorcycle clubs. You know, I mean, we've all watched fucking Gangland, Los Bandidos, Hell's Angels.
Those
shits are wild, bro.
Those are legit organizations, though, bro. Like that's the crazy part about things like that. Like those are legit organizations. Like ain't nothing gonna fucking stop these fools. Like they supposed to have chapters. Like there's no one place like what is it? MS-13 don't got a fucking chapel or a chapter here in like Pico or then they have one in Hollywood. They do, but it's not like the Hell's Angels thing.
Yeah, they're not organized.
Yeah, like Hell's Angels is like a well recognized. Like it's like, hey man, that's a Hell's Angels bar.
Yeah, like you can show up. Like if you got a Hell's Angel patch, you can go to any Hell's Angel place and you should be treated with like a little bit of respect, I'd say.
Yeah.
Did
you ever join one of those things?
Dude, they'll
kill you.
There was a Hell's Angel club in my hometown in Lake Elsinore. It was pretty wild. I don't know, we never went there, but there was a whole building where it said Hell's Angels, and I mean it's a biker city. There's a bunch of bikers, a lot of crack and meth in there and shit. But I never ran into them. But there was bars that you would go to. Y se sentía, they look at you like, well, I'm Mexican. You could feel like these fools ain't fucking around really.
Those fools are for sure like whenever you see it, whenever I think that you see like a super racist ass cop or something like that, for sure those are like biker fools that have infiltrated that like part of the law. You know what I mean?
Like I've never met a 1%er.
I met a few.
Yeah. Did they give the vibe? Like were you like this?
No, to be honest,
they're supposed to be like.
There's this guy. There's one of them that I interacted with the most because I used to work at a car dealership. His name was Hammer, and this motherfucker used to work on cars. He used to fucking pasar smog and shit, you know. So he used to run a fucking fake smog shop or whatever. This motherfucker was crazy, bro. Like everything that he did was all American, bro. Like everything, bro. Like he had the vintage Americana shit. He had a chocolate Labrador. I'm like, wow, bro. I'm like, bro, a chocolate Labrador is what you see on those like old fucking landscape fucking what is it in front of the table TVs with the fucking chocolate Labrador and the American flag and the landscape of America and fresh apple pie on that motherfucker.
I agree.
And this motherfucker had a fucking rattlesnake as a pet, bro. What? Yeah,
that's pretty Texas.
That's pretty
1%er. Yeah,
that's pretty fucking hick.
Yeah,
like,
but I want to agree with you. But I think the golden Lab Retriever is the golden Labrador is
this was an older guy, and I'm pretty sure he grew up in that like.
I like the black one.
The black one, see,
black lab.
Yeah, I've had a gold one and a brown one, never black one. When I was,
I think the Labrador, period, is an American dog.
Like, yeah, you're right. I do agree with that.
But when you look at vintage Americana shit, like when you go to the swap meet and then you look at like your old cigarette holders or like different little knickknacks like that, like TV trays, they'll have like decorative nature scenes where they'll be like the chocolate Labrador hunting, or it'll be like the black Labrador in front of some apple pie or whatever like it's these fucking scenes that are depicted to be like all American, and I think that's where some of these guys go based on, because that's the era they come from.
The Labrador Retriever, or simply Labrador, is a British breed of retriever gun dog. So technically, it's not American.
I mean, dude, those dogs. I mean, I'm not lying. you can, the second you buy them, you throw something, they'll bring it right back. It's pretty fucking wild how they're so fucking trained to do that.
I don't think, well, they're just like wired. Some dogs are just, they just fucking get it. It's very much like, hey, bro, you could have a fucked up dog too, man.
Like a Chihuahua? Imagine trying to play fetch with that shit.
They play fetch. You gotta buy like cat toys and shit.
The little ones?
Yeah, little ass toys and shit.
Whatever happened to the Chihuahua from Taco Bell? Why is that thing not a thing no more?
Most likely he is dead.
Oh, I know that, but their Taco Bell don't run the Chihuahua thing no more? Is that
no, they white people said it was too offensive for us brown people.
I liked it.
I liked it too. I thought it was.
I don't. Yeah. Who was offended?
I'm not Mexican, but that shit was tight.
It was cool. Yo, Taco Bell. What do you say? Yo quiero Taco Bell.
I just think it's fucked up that like all these changes happen for people that are not a part of the race that fucking get that is supposed to get offended, bro. Like all that shit really, cause it's comedic satire, and then when you look at when you try to like advertise to the Spanish market or just in general, like the Spanish audience, bro. If you're gonna have a comedic approach towards that shit, it's gonna, in order for it to work, it's kind of like the Japanese shit. It has to be very character based, bro. That's why some of the quote unquote great comics in Spanish culture or in Latino culture, they're motherfuckers who had an act, who had a stick, who had fucking something that made it happen. That's why like all these successful products, they're all fucking character based, bro. The things that have longevity. You remember like the slogan for how they pitch Super Loto for Latinos for in the 90s?
No, how was it?
Pégale al gordo, juegue Super Loto. You remember that?
I like it. It's catchy. I like the little slogan.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember that shit, Ray?
Yeah.
And then there used to be this fat ass motherfucker that used to come out of the fucking what is it, like the ticket or whatever. But it's all character based, bro. Like even like why do they need to be a mascot for every World Cup?
Why?
Because the majority of the countries, bro, they're Latinos.
True, yeah.
Like all that, like for Latinos audiences, bro, everything is character based, bro. Like if you're gonna take any comedic approach towards shit, especially if you're like blatantly doing comedy, that's why all these foods that are really big, like it's all character based. They stick to a certain character. There's no like, hey, I'm just gonna talk about my life experience.
Yeah, Dane Cook.
I like Dane Cook.
Ready for Skankfest, dude?
Maybe. We'll see. I got a lot of shit to move around to go.
Vale.
But dude, I think Dane Cook might have groomed some bitch. Have you seen it?
What about Russell Brand? What's up with that guy?
Oh, I think they're just going after him because he says some shit he's not supposed to say. He's getting canceled. He's getting shut down. Not even cancel culture.
Is he getting crucified like Louis C.K.?
Yeah. I mean, look, you can't cancel him because you just can't cancel Russell Brand. He can go on Rumble. He can go on any network and he'll have a feeling. But they want to take him off Channel 4 in Britain. They want to stop showing the masses.
The BBC 4.
Yeah. They want to get rid of him like that. They want to like not show. Just try to shadow ban him as much as you can, which is kind of hard when he's that fucking huge. Everyone knows who that fool is. But
you love Dane Cook. You love Dane Cook.
Yeah. Well, I watched one of my first specials, not first specials, but one of the like growing up specials that I watched. I was like, holy fuck, this is amazing. Was Vicious Circle.
Cause I do like the way they set his stage, where it's in the middle of the fucking, and he's like all over the place and shit.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
And not
that's
being,
a great way to communicate.
And not being a comedian, I wasn't looking at it as a hack. I'm just looking at some guy that's making everybody plus me laugh, and everybody's mind memorized over this guy for an hour and a half.
You ever seen my Costco movie?
Yeah. B&E, breaking an entry, dog. Bro, that was so funny. Dude, and then, I mean, obviously, I'm not a comic. Like, you can never see me like, he moves around a lot. He looks like tiene lombrices en la cola, dijera my mom.
How come he doesn't take his shirt off? Fuck.
He's pretty yoked. No, but I don't know if you looked at who his wife is or his girlfriend is. He's known her since she was like 15, 14.
And at what age did he know her?
Well, he used to have. He's famous, right? But he's kind of lonely because that's how fame works. But But he was really cool with Facebook, because you know how he got big, right? You know, at one point he just started DMing everybody his shit on Facebook. Well, that's how he on MySpace. That's how he got big.
Oh, MySpace, all right.
He was the first like hitting DM, be like, hey, what's up? Oh, hey, you're from Canada. He would like kind of interact and then send them the link to his website and you'd watch the special and then you'd become a fan and you're like, oh, he worked. It really worked, obviously.
Did he work clubs though? Did he work like clubs and all that stuff?
Yeah, he worked all that shit. But
where's that fool from?
I don't know. I don't know really, but he's lonely, right? But he made real fans. Like he was one of the ones that made real fans in the beginning. So he had real fans, and when he got lonely, everything obviously shit hit the fan, and then he had no one to hang out with. He started DMing his friends from Instagram and having a game night at his house.
Okay.
Game night, like Monopoly, and just hanging out with his fans, like real fans.
Yeah.
Well, one of his fans
was a chick.
Was a chick, which was.
She was 15.
15, 14, which he's dating, which is girlfriend now. Not saying that. It's just like, dude, you matter when you kind of maybe could have influenced her to something. You know, it's just crazy to say that.
That's taboo.
Yeah, maybe they hung out one time. Maybe they hung out one time and didn't see her again until they were 18. I don't know. It just sounds very weird when you show me a picture of your wife when she's 14 and now you guys are married. Even for me, it's like, fuck, dude. And I like this guy. I'm like, oh, vibes. I don't like pedo vibes. And those are a little bit.
What do you like? That is
because you can't say that he did nothing.
They are. What do you mean they kind of are? They are. Fool.
But what you can't say he didn't wait till he met her to 18. You can't like he could have just met her.
Yeah, but you're like waiting, bro. It's like,
but you can't also accuse someone of something you don't know.
It's funny because he
dog.
was in that movie too, waiting.
Yeah, and you just can't accuse someone. Like, do I want to hang out with them? Am I gonna maybe if I had a 14-year-old, am I gonna bring her over to hang out with Dane Cook? No, but you can't really. What if you don't know if they just met one time and he was his friend's daughter's friend? His friend's daughter, and then they moved, never saw each other again. Then he met her again at 18, and yeah, it's fucking pretty creepy at your age to be hitting on an 18-year-old, but it's still legal.
If it was like a
sketchy.
random thing where like, oh shit, how have you been or whatever, and she's 18, okay, fine.
Could have been that. We don't know that. All we saw is a picture of her at 14 at Dane Cook's game night, which is kind of weird though. I'm just saying.
Were her parents there? Was there somebody with
there was
her?
no parents there.
You seen the video?
Yeah, there was no parents
Yeah,
there.
it's like that's what I'm saying.
That's
it's just,
wild.
It
because
is.
like he would just have that shit, and then like all the parents just kind of trusted that fool or some shit. I'm like, bro, like what the fuck, bro? Like you just gonna trust this fool to fucking invite your kids for a game night just because he could afford? He's buying all the board games.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's sketchy as fuck. But obviously, he's not in jail. Well, he's not in prison. There's no accusations. There's nothing. So we're just gonna sit here and call him a pedophile when you have
She was groomed to shut up and wait, fool.
Maybe, yeah. I'm not. I don't even know. Who the fuck knows? I can't even. Huh?
He had the Costco version of Monopoly.
Yeah, it's very. Look into it. I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm obviously putting it out there, but it's just that thing where we can't sit there.
I mean, if you didn't try to stick it in there, I guess he's all right. I don't know.
That's what I mean. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like it's fucked up. It's pedo shit. Like this shit. I don't know.
The vibe is P.
Yeah, very P.
Are we just on Patreon already?
Nah, I don't.
No, I need the signal, bruh.
Yeah,
let's switch to Patreon.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Start talking like Theo Von. Come
Bacon
on,
and eggs, dog. Breaking and entry into an underage girl's house.
Yeah, and I know that we had a scheduled guest, and I don't know, like.
It's not his own fault. Yeah, that shit was 100% locked in, and I knew you were stoked because it's a dope song. You've been playing it. So. Yeah. I was happy too. I was stoked.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he flaked, but it's just he should be on the way. But like, you know how it is to get out of LAX. That shit's a bitch.
Sometimes it is a bitch. Yeah. One time, my dad was coming from I think El Salvador. It was a couple years ago, and they detained him for like. Well, they didn't detain him, but you know that thing because he had a DUI and shit. So when he travels, they check up on his ass and shit. 3 hours, fool, waiting for the guy to tell him, what are you doing here? How was your trip and all that bullshit. So, yeah, that shit's crazy. 3 hours, mames.
I wonder what happens when you like, if you square up with one of these fools, like a TSA agent, you're banned, huh?
Jail time for sure.
Jail time. That's like hitting a mailman, dog. Did you see what TSA got caught doing in Miami though?
Stealing.
Goodbye, Twitch.
Stealing, dog. Straight robándole a la raza, dog. And I always put my wallet there, and I always carry cash because you're traveling. Yeah. Dog, I know you leave it there, right next to your cell phone. You think, dude.
I never carry, like, especially when I'm traveling like that, I never carry more than like $500.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't carry more than $500 because I have my card. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure they weren't taking off.
That's
500.
only if I'm traveling. But usually, like,
take 100.
Usually, like what I keep is like $200, like on a weekly, because everything is card, bro. Unless it could just be like one of these situations where I'm just like, you know what, I need to have cash. Like if I'm gonna be going to like a shopping thing or something like that. Like, yeah, by the way, cash is king. Bring cash on the 14th.
100% bring cash. cash.
What's up with that merch you were making?
It's coming. It's supposed to be here from India. I got some fools in India, little Slumdog Millionaires, or little Slumdog Millionaire nephew. Oh, perfect. Fuck yeah. But yeah, dog, it should be coming sooner than later.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's right.
What's up?
The guest has arrived, y'all. That's right.
Man, someone even said the guest bailed.
Yeah, right here, brother.
Nah, he pulled up. He came out of state, I think, right? Yeah. Florida.
Damn, that's a long flight, dog.
You can put the drink on top, my boy.
What up? All right, let's give a warm welcome and all right, let's set him up. Here we go. But yeah, the guest. Do you smoke? No. Okay. I used to smoke. I love it. You guys can cheap up all you want to. For sure. I mean, he always has. What do you want? Is it papers? Finally about to roll up, like Xavier. Well, yeah, but I told you guys. Now the guest. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is Are you an oldies person, Xavier?
I live with George.
So you had
to become an oldies person. Like I don't know like the names because I didn't grow up with them. But I like oldies now on Sundays. And then Art LeBeau, you know, R.I.P. to the greatest. But George was like play that fool. And then who hasn't heard a shout out?
I don't know, like me, like I remember like my first introduction to oldies. So every time my mind with oldies, or like whenever I think of anything like that, was I want to say K-Earth 101.
Nice.
K-Earth 101. I don't know if they're still around. Hell yeah. And I remember they used to play oldies, and I remember every time we would travel like far as fuck or something like that, I would always associate listening to some oldies like for a long trip. So that's always my go-to long trip music. Like when I'm just like I really need to like just kind of think, and that was my first introduction. But I've always had an appreciation, and my thing every time I heard oldies or every time that I heard that kind of style of music, I'm just like, how come we can't update this shit? How come we can't update this shit? How come there's nobody making this new shit? You know what I mean? But the guest here today is making that new shit. What is it? Some of you guys know the song that I've been tagging a lot. It's one of my favorite songs. He has a new project that he's working on, La Voz de Oro. The one and only Jason Joshua. Welcome to the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. You gotta get closer to the mic.
What's up? All right, I can hear myself.
Yes.
Awesome.
So you coming all the way? Are you from Florida?
No, I know. I heard someone say "fuck Florida," but
that was Ray.
I love Florida, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. But I'm from Miami, Florida.
Damn, Miami is quite the different vibe compared to LA, bro. I feel like I've never been there, but it's like everybody who comes from over here is like very chill.
Yeah, no. Miami's like a very dance oriented, not a lot of oldies and stuff, you know. I mean, there's like there's hoods and stuff that play that stuff.
Yeah.
That's how I got into it. But for the most part, it's like techno and shit. So I can, you know.
Yeah. No, he's right, dog. It's flashy
like,
city, dog. If you think anybody flashes here, hell no. Miami flashes. People be wearing shit that you're $1,000, Lambos.
Oh my god! You know what's funny? I had some homies. You guys know Goober. And Art LeBeau, not Art LeBeau, but Art LeBeau.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Those two cats, they came to Miami, and guys, don't kill me. They came to Miami. They're like, "Yo, bro, you think we're gonna get robbed?" And these dudes had little tiny like gold. Well, not actually.
Yeah, I'm not lying.
It actually wasn't even Goober. It was Art LeBeau because he's hilarious. And he was like, "You think I'm gonna get robbed, fool?" You know, I was like, "For what?" And he's like, "Oh, you know, I got jewelry on, bro." I was like, "That's not jewelry, dude." Like that's what you give like the girl, the quinceañeras in Miami, dude.
Oh, it's yeah.
And like he saw it when he was in Miami, dude. There's a dude rocking like a $200,000 like piece, like just crazy.
Just out
and about.
But then again, like people gotta think twice. Like the reason people are so comfortable doing shit like that in Miami is because I want to say you guys have those very very lenient laws where it's like, hey, bro, you don't know who's packing, and they might be busting back.
Oh no, they do. They're packing. Everyone's packing. Everyone's like, the laws are a lot like they're not as swift in Florida, and pull up. You better be ready. You know. So it actually you would think that everyone pulls up and like, there's a lot of like fighting. There's actually less violence because people are a little bit more wiser. They know not to like,
That's the one thing I for sure like think that would happen if they would allow something like that in LA because people would be thinking twice.
Yeah, first 3 months you You guys
First 3 months, you're gonna
going
see
to a lot of funerals, wearing a lot of T-shirts and shit.
A lot of RIPs.
A lot of RIPs.
Look, the first 3 months, you're gonna find out what curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's plain and simple. Now, hey man, listen, let's get right into it. So, Jason, like, how did this whole oldies thing start, bro? Like, what do you consider the genre of music that you do?
I don't like the term soldies. Like, that's so weird. Or like retro soul.
That's like Latinx.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Oh. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, if I don't, you know what I mean? I love everybody.
We're on Patreon
It's all
here.
good.
Like, we're $5. You gotta be exclusive to listen.
I mean, but still, I'm, I'm cool with whatever, you consent yourself as, but I'm Latino, and I just don't subscribe to any of that stuff. But but I respect everybody for what they do. Man, as long as you're paying your own bills, you know what I'm saying, and that's it. That's all that matters to me. But I Latin soul. I like Latin soul, like classic, because the thing is, Latin soul brings in like the oldies, boogaloo, son montuno with a little bit of salsa. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit you like fix your car to on a Sunday, or your mom's like cleaning the crib to. Yep. That's the kind of that's what this record I just dropped is like supposed to be like. You play it, and some songs are so slow, and then some songs are just like, wow, this guy's playing salsa.
You know what song that I feel, because you got that voice to hit those notes. I feel that what song that you could totally like, and I know it was not considered an oldie song, but I feel that with the voice that you got, you could kill. You remember that song by this grupo called Son by Four?
Of course.
Disculpa si te estoy llamando. Remember this? Yeah, yo, that motherfucker was suave, dog. Yeah, that motherfucker was big, suave motherfucker.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah, man, that's a fire one. I like a lot of Aventura too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Corazoncito de querer.
Yeah.
What's that cheating song that there's a
Hey yo.
Hey yo, dog. Yeah, that song was a banger.
Don Omar.
Yeah.
Don Omar was a G too. That guy was he was blasting hits, and then when the FBI like seized his house, and is like they found like I think like 600 like semi-automatic weapons, like just crazy guns like bazookas and shit.
Damn, is that why he like had to fall back for a little bit? I didn't know.
Yeah,
because I remember like Don Omar had the wedding of weddings, bro. That shit was on Univision. That shit was like, for Latinos, bro, for Univision, that shit was like when Prince Henry got married.
Yeah.
He got married with that like that Christian bitch.
Shout out to Don Omar.
So but wait up, I got a question. So what's considered an oldie? Is there like a certain time?
Is it a time thing or is it a style, bro?
I think it's like it's all about like, to me, or like I don't be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make an oldies, like I just don't do that. I'm just like, it's a slow beat, it's an R&B tune, To me, it's R&B, it's rhythm and blues, it's super sweet, The thing is like also as musicians, we like, oh, I'm gonna hit them with a 6/6 or a 4/6, like, which are just like the rhythms of the music, what I'm saying, like ballads, Yeah. So it's like a ballad, An oldies is pretty much predominantly a ballad, but you have like cats like Bretton Wood that do oldies, and that motherfucker songs are upbeat and they're amazing, So.
And how did you discover that you had the ability to sing, or do you have any singers in your family? Because you kind of remind me, like, we have a homie called 3 Plates Tommy, but you look like the successful version of him. like you know what I mean? Like
hey, Tommy's successful, dog.
I mean, like, if you were to take
Tommy's
this,
got a nice job.
If you were to take, I mean, musically successful.
Musically, I give it to.
Because the homie, he has a good voice.
He can
sing like si puede cantar, like honest to God, like we he comes in here and sings for us, like on the show, and when we ask him, we're like, hey bro, hit us with this song, But I'm like, he just never like got it together. But I'm like, how did it come across for you? Because I feel for Latinos it's very difficult because we don't have that validation, because our parents are like, yo, tu mamá limpia y tu papá hace esto.
Oh no, for sure. I mean, dude, and even in like the music industry, bro, they rather have like, no disrespect to anybody of any color, but they rather have, obviously a lighter, skinnier, singer than me, that's just what it is. That's just what you're used to seeing, bro, on TV. When you see a fat brown guy singing on TV,
I see Lizzo.
What happened? And what happened to Lizzo? Like poor Lizzo.
Yeah, dude. One allegation, and she went down the drain, dog.
She got deleted.
Yeah.
But you know what though, Lizzo, at least, like her shit. They were hilarious. It was like hilarious allegations. You know, they were like, she made me eat a banana in the strip club. I wasn't fat enough, you know, like, it's like, okay.
Yeah, like that is kind of funny though, compared to like if, you know, you listen to like a Harvey Weinstein case, you're
like if someone would have said that like 10 years ago, you would have not believed it. But what everybody's getting canceled for now and accusing shit of, you're like, yeah, this is going to happen. It's about the matter of just time.
Well, the problem is like there are, like, you know, what reality TV do you watch now? You don't need to. You can just watch people just make a post about you and ruin your whole fucking life, you know, so. It's like it's all on the internet now, so it's a touchy subject, man. But it's hard, man. You know, it's hard to, you got to maintain, you got to be straight laced, you got to watch what you say, and it's like you can't even, like, what's the point of even being a person? You know what I'm saying? Like having your own views or whatever. You know, like it's crazy, man. You know, I saw that one dude, I forgot his name, John Mouse and Ariel Pink. You know, those guys make cool, weird indie pop music. White dudes, and they were like at the Capitol. They were the storm the Capitol thing because I guess they're Trump supporters, and you know, and people.
Move your mic closer to you, please.
And their fans were like just livid, you know, and it's like, I mean, like, does it really matter? You know, like I don't know, like, you know, to me, I think like it's about the music, you know what I'm saying, and just keep it about the music. Like, I don't give a fuck what kind of underwears you got on and shit. You know?
No, you're 100% right about that, man. I feel like, especially I feel like that came with social media, because it gave everybody access to more than just the music for the artist. Because you came to the artist for the music,
of course.
That's it. Like, I didn't come to like I didn't want I feel like it got fucked up when everybody was like, okay, like, I like Lil Wayne's music, but I want what Lil Wayne's wearing. I want what Lil Wayne drinks. I want what Lil Wayne's fucking. I want to grow dreads. I want a chain too. I want to grill, and that's when it became like more than just about the music, and that's when I feel the quality of music started to deteriorate, because now it's like you can't just release a song and it be impactful just based on the power of music. It has to have a whole reach. It has to hit algorithms. It has.
You gotta be careful what you say, man. You gotta be careful. You can't be like, oh man, you know, I took a dump while I voted for Trump, or you know, like,
yeah.
hey, dude,
you know,
you
like,
can sell that.
You know, but the thing is, can you though? You know, like, there's just always someone out there that. I mean, the thing is, look, man, you're always gonna get haters no matter what. And now with social media, it's easier for these clowns to like just try to like, you know, put you down or shit on you or whatever, you know, which, you know, I just feel like, I don't know.
I mean,
but,
like, you know who's getting real shit, like, artistly, where I can't even believe it? It's Yaritza and that banda, the kids that said, I like chicken nuggets, and something about, they were talking shit on Mexico.
Oh, it was like, no me gusta esto.
Yeah, and dude, and their music is great. Their music is great.
Fire.
And it's all about what they said in these 2, 4, 5 seconds.
Just because they don't like fucking chiles rellenos.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck does that matter if you like the music?
You know, Latinos, man, we're hard on each other, man. We're super hard on each other. And that's not just Mexicans.
It's Latinos, period.
Puerto Ricans are like that too. Like, Puerto Ricans, like, you lose weight. Ay, Jason, está flaco, porque no come. And you go there, oh, está gordo, you know, it's like bitch, pick one, you know, like,
give me the way you want.
Yeah, dude. Like,
you get toned up. Estás tu en medio.
Yeah, bro. Like, do I tell you, oh, you got more wrinkles? You know, nah, I don't say anything. Abuela, shut up. You know, no disrespect to abuela. You know, but it's like you know, it's just crazy, you know, and all that stuff's like vilified now because we're on the internet, you know. So the internet's like. The internet gives a voice to everybody, bro. Not just to you guys who are like normal dudes who just smoke pot and talk shit on the pod. You know, it gives it to also psychopaths, you know, and like just people who suffer hard, like people who stay at home all day and don't have any friends, don't do shit, and don't want any friends, you know, and don't do anything. You know, it gives them a voice. So and those people have like the most followers too. Like, cause you want look at Britney Spears. You want to just see that bitch with a knife dancing around and shit. Like, she's got babies. What are you doing? You know,
I mean, yo, whenever I see her like fucking dancing
with knives and shit.
Yeah, no, when I just like
the kids running around.
Just so you know, fake knife.
Yeah.
Was it fake knife? Look, okay, look. Regardless of the fact, and I'm not saying, look, man. Go be a parent, because she's probably paying somebody to like be a parent for her, which is cool. Like, rich people can afford to do that, but still, like, bitch, like, nobody like dance when it's time to be on stage, bitch. Like, nobody needs to be doing this shit.
I don't know if she can perform right now. I think she had that whole concert, That girl, that poor woman's had a lot of stuff going on, like happen to her. That's another thing too. Hollywood is like unforgiving. Now, Hollywood washes you up. They open up. They find your long lost dad. Your long lost dad becomes like your guardian and puts you in a conservatorship for 15 years. Like,
so they raped her.
I mean, did they rape her? I have no.
Oh well, Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
yeah, they raped her of everything.
Of joy, yeah, of joy, probably.
Because she doesn't look like almost when I see her, bro, like she doesn't look like a happy person.
Tan femita, it's okay, but that's.
Yeah, what is this? Tan fermita.
I mean, she looks a little, I say tan femita, because she looks like just social media's done her out, probably stress and lawyers from like her personal life.
She can't. She's
it's that look of like just like.
She's She's enfermita, kind of like Michael Jackson, where he just wants to go to the grocery store,
but he can't
and not be recognized. She can't go nowhere, dog. She cannot go buy fucking anything at Albertsons without someone being like, "Is that Britney Spears?"
And he couldn't go out without makeup. His hands were all brown and white. People don't know that, but his face also had spots everywhere. His ears, the back of his ears, like this dude, he had spots.
Fucked himself up. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was born that way. He had.
Was he?
Yeah, he has
that. Her logo. That thing.
It's like an alopecia, or I don't know.
He had like
this pigmentation,
color pigmentation disfiguration.
Yeah. Now it's like a thing. Every chick that's like, if you have that, you're a model. I swear, dog, I've seen so many models like that where I'm like, yo, she got some stuff on her face. Like, no, that's the thing, actually. Like, don't fuck with her.
It was like Dalmatian.
Dalmatian, yeah.
Some of those chicks who have that, they look pretty.
They're fine. No, there's
some of those chicks are the calico cats of the world, bro.
I think that basketball player from the Golden State, he's dating one of them. She's fine as fuck. I'm not saying they're not, but it's like. When you're a midget, you're on TV. You're not
nothing wrong with a calico cat, Xavier.
I don't think anything you guys said was wrong. It's funny as fuck. It's just like the execution makes things funny, man. It's all good, man. However you look, But man.
Are you Puerto Rican? Like, is that where your family's from?
Puerto Rican. My dad's half black and Puerto Rican. My mom is just full on Puerto Rican, and yeah. And I was born. I'm the first born in Miami, and then the rest of my family's from Chicago, from my dad's side.
And like, what is it like? Your mom is like your dad was born here, and your mom like immigrated over here, or what?
My mom was Puerto Rico's part of the United States now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
yeah. Everyone forgets, dog.
Our culture is like, people complain about it. Oh, they're whitewashed. No, dude, they're doing it to us. Our culture is washed out. We don't have anything anymore. Like, what's his name? Jake Paul lives in Puerto Rico now. So.
What?
Got taxes. Yeah. It always has to do with taxes, dog. You don't get taxed out there.
Yeah.
They want you to go out there. They want rich people out there. Bring stuff.
Rich port.
Yeah. But yeah, my mom was born also in Chicago too. She was born there too. Our family migrated to Chicago before I was even existed. But yeah, so we're like, I would say we're Chicagoans or Chicagonites or whatever they call it, Chicagoilians or I don't know what it's called. But we're from Chicago. My mom is from North Side. My dad's from South Side, which back in the day, South Side was like more chill, and North Side was kind of more crazy. And now it's the other way around. South Side is called Chirac.
And when you started like singing, was that in Chicago or when you got to Miami?
I was born here, so I've never left until I started singing. No, I started.
You're born here in California, or
no, Miami, Florida.
Miami, okay.
My sister was conceived here in San Diego. My mom lived in San Diego for a while, and she decided to move to Miami. But no, I started singing in Miami, Florida. I started in a punk band, and then
in a punk band.
Yeah, but it was like, it's not like there's no punk creds, dude. It was soft singing like
182 punk,
MXPX,
okay.
Descendants. Like the Descendants, we really liked Descendants a lot. So we would talk about shitty chicks. I mean, or girls or whatever.
How old?
From 12 to like 17.
Oh, young.
Okay. Yeah, you get the music bug, bro. Like, I wanted to fucking start doing music when I was like 13.
Yeah, I used to like skateboarding, and I remember I fractured my ankle.
Were you always a big boy?
No. So I was skateboarding, and I used to smoke a lot of pot and listen to Pantera. and I rolled my ankle off like a 7-step thing, trying to ollie, rail slide, stuff I couldn't even do. I just had learned how to do the ollie, so there was no way.
I was about to say that's intense, dog.
Yeah. This is what happened.
Off a 7-step.
Well, this is back in the days, and like the people I would hang out with were a lot older, and we would smoke Philly blunts. We didn't have Dutch Masters or wraps and stuff like that.
Philly. Titans, a big ass ones.
The strawberry Philly, bro. Whew, fire. Listening to music and fractured my ankle, and that was a wrap for skateboarding for me. And then I started just doing music, and then I found a drum set in the garbage when I was younger.
Man, what kind of garbage were you going through, bro? A drum set?
Oh, this is old school though. This is old school, different time. People threw shit away. Now there was no Etsy, or Reverb, or Craigslist, or Yahoo, or nothing. So there was none of
marketplace.
No marketplace. We'd be like, oh, I got these drum sets here, about to throw them away. Take them,
Yeah.
No, these were in the trash, and and you can find a music store too, not too far. Now there's like no locally owned music stores, like
magic shops.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, before, bro, you'd be surprised at how often you can find a magic shop, bro. That shit, there's magic used to be all over fucking the U.S., bro. And they used to be like just like bowling alleys, bro. All these businesses kind of died.
No, there's a local bowling alley where I live now in Hollywood, Florida, and because I live in Hollywood, Florida, though.
Everybody usually says like it's not what you think.
It's not. It's not. It's like it's nothing like this. It's the opposite. Like whatever it is, like like you guys are cool. You guys have the thing is, Hollywood, Florida is cool. It's super dope. It's just but it's a cool spot to relax. Like you ain't doing much, slower life living. You know what I'm saying? And there is a downtown area it's popping. It's beautiful. It's nice. It's because you got Miami. Miami is just man, everything's until 5 a.m.
Does Hollywood, Florida have gators too?
Everywhere has gators.
Everywhere.
You know what? It's crazy. California cats are terrified of gators. They don't.
They don't what?
Okay,
I'm just terrified of the water.
No. Wait. So there's this shit called Alligator Alley, and you ride bike, and these motherfuckers are all there, but they're sleeping.
But if you fall, what if you fall? Bro, that happens on bikes.
Yes, you fall. You get back up. They're sleeping. They're not gonna go and get you. That's not real.
Would you do it, Izo? I know it sounds like some challenge, but Tammy's it's some fucking walk down.
It's probably like that place in Mexico when I went Crocozun, and they have this alleyway that you walk, and all the crocodiles are on the side, and they're all kind of laying down. But I'm like, if si me caigo.
Yeah,
Here, we'll Google it real quick. Alligator Alley. No, there's this dude named Gator Boy Chris, and he's in Homestead, and he's got a pet. He doesn't have a pet, actually. He tells people it's not a pet.
Yeah.
I love the alligator's name is Casper. He's like, I love Casper. Casper does not love me. Casper can chop can eat me at any time,
And how big is the gator?
Gator's huge, but he hugs it, and he plays with it and stuff. The gator's just super chill. The thing is, the gator's trained. So this is called Alligator Alley Butterfly View. This one's in Broward County. This one's not too far from my house. But there's another one that's in South Miami, and they're just sleeping. They're chilling there because there's a swamp.
Yeah.
There's a big road thing where you ride bike. It's not like they're chilling on the road thing. They're not.
Is the snake problem a real big problem there too?
There's snakes everywhere, but
you know how now they have that python shit that's an invasive species, and they let everybody kill it now. Is that a real thing?
Do you guys do some research?
Oh yeah, we do some fucking. We go down the rabbit hole.
I ain't even going to fucking Florida. Fuck Florida. All right, I see why we got the fuck Florida as soon as I walked in here. Fuck Florida. Yeah, no.
I like Florida. It sounds like a nice place. Yeah.
Florida's amazing, man. It's beautiful, and it's like you see, in LA, you as a musician, you have to fight for your life here. You know what I'm saying? In that sense, because there's so many musicians. In Miami, you have to fight for your life because it takes 8 hours to get out of Florida if you're driving. 8 to 12 hours. So, if you want to go on tour, you gotta hustle hard. Let me show you Gator Boy Chris. This dude is incredible. And you can visit. You could swim at Casper, but it's gated. It's gated. He's with Casper, the gator, swimming, and you can swim with him. Shout out to Gator Boy Chris. I don't know who he is, but I follow his Instagram, and it's like some real Florida shit. And it
sounds like some real Florida shit.
Yeah, here I'm gonna show you this dude, and he's super friendly with his gator. Let's see.
What would you rather have as a friendly pet, Xavier, or like a wild cat or a fucking alligator?
Okay, and by the way, if you would ask me, none. I would choose nothing, and if I had to choose, it'd probably be the cat. Cats are crazy too. Even like domesticated cats are nuts. Yeah, out of nowhere they get mad and they just start attacking you. I have one.
Yeah, me too. I have. So
look, he's playing with his gator. Like
he's playing with the gator like I play with my dog.
Nah, dude, that's some real white people shit, dude. Like, my biggest fear in life, dude, is being in any kind of water and seeing something like that big swim towards me, dude.
But look how happy the gator is. The gator's like,
he's stoked,
he's saved. Look, the gator was saved because the problem is that, not just in Florida, but, we're born here. So we're like, whoa, we could do whatever we want, and it's like, yo, this is Florida, the swamps belong to the gators, that's where they live, it's like that's where they were born, and people build houses there, and your dog might get accidentally eaten by a fucking gator. It's not on purpose. Yeah. It's just they're animals. It's like a tiger. Like if you were a tiger, nigga, you're not gonna eat. You're gonna eat lettuce all day.
Yeah.
You gotta eat this fucking dog. Sorry, dog. I'm gonna have to eat Fido. So it happens. But so that dude, he ate a dog, and then they were gonna kill him, and that dude, Gator Boy Chris, he opened a sanctuary and rescued that gator. I don't know, like 10 years ago or something, because obviously that fucking thing is pretty trained.
So he got him already big though?
Huh?
You got him already like adult size?
Yeah.
How do you? Fuck, this fool can't get close to this cat right now.
Yeah, I got it.
And this guy's over here interacting with an alligator.
I'm like, I'm over here afraid of my feral cat that I rescued off the freeway.
You should DM the homie, dog, asking for some tips.
I was like, man,
well, it's just a lot of training, but cats have their own personality, bro. The thing is, gators are smart, and cats are smart too, of course. But animals are smart. You can train animals. I've seen cats sit. My old cat that passed away used to sit. I used to be like, Cup, sit, and she just. She was cool,
Yeah.
I mean, that was the only trick she knew. She was also a pain in the ass too. R.I.P. But yeah, man, you can train any animal, I think, But yeah, gators are scary. I know there's a huge thing, people are like, oh my God, if I go to the beach, am I gonna get bit by a gator? Chances are super rare.
Yeah, I
mean, maybe a jellyfish. You might get stung by a jellyfish before that, but.
Then that's when you don't want to go to Australia. Australia got the deadly killer.
Yeah, dude,
fish.
I'm for sure. I just don't like the water, period, bro. Things live in there.
He doesn't even know how to swim.
You don't know how to swim?
Nah, terrified of the water.
Okay.
Anytime
You won't even go to a pool.
I'll go into a pool. No, I'll go into a pool. Yeah, I'll go into a pool. I can see what's under that water.
Okay, you see it. But in Miami, you can see the water too.
I mean, I'll probably get into where I can stand, but that's it. Like anything where I'm like, hey, man.
But that's where sharks come at.
Well, then I probably will not. Like,
probably will not.
Oh, he's so scared.
Yeah, but no. The thing is, sharks are scary too. But they're also like, man. And right now it sounds like I'm fucking defending these crazy ass animals. I guess I am, but I'm not. I'm like, I'm also terrified of these things too. But when I was younger, we were in the beach and a huge shark popped by us. Huge, like 2 feet away. And my brother's dad was like, don't move. He's not going to do shit. Don't move. And literally the dude just, and peaced out. And I was like, wow. I was like 7.
You just have to respect these animals.
We do.
You have to respect them. Yeah, that's what if you respect them, yeah.
No, you see what we do, man. Like, we try to grab them, we try to play with them, we try to kick them, we try to do. I mean, come on, bro. We make lipstick out of whales and shit. Like, we do a lot of fucked up things, Is
that where lipstick comes from?
Yeah. I think whale blubber or I don't know.
Shout out to the whales for making all the bitches look good. Even the whales in land.
Damn, Free Willy.
He really doesn't like animals or anything that has to do with the ocean, including dolphins, including.
Nah, I like some animals.
That's
Hey,
cool.
what is it? Back to the whole music thing, bro. I did want to tell you, like, how did you make? I personally like the song. The thing that drove me to your music was La Vida es Fría.
Right.
Which, congratulations, you managed to get like hella views over just 9 months, if I'm not mistaken, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're the 5.2 million views.
Yeah, thanks.
That's just a lot, bro. Shit,
Congrats,
for 9 months, bro. Like, congratulations.
Shout out to Esteban Oriol, man.
And he
The
directed
OG.
your music video. That's what I was gonna ask you about.
OG, yeah. the
That's
OG.
legendary, bro. Like he has so many, because this Cypress Hills building. So like, like
Soul Assassins.
yeah,
right?
like so he has all their fucking like timeline before everything was documented. So for have
He
to have
was-
somebody
he was their
legendary
manager.
like that,
He was their manager, and he was a club bouncer too at one point. And when Muggs couldn't make it, or Muggs was like because Muggs can do everything too. He would DJ, too. Esteban's just a man that does everything. He's a legend. He's literally like, no disrespect to anyone in Los Angeles, but like he is the guy. He is the guy. He's like he's the LA dude. He's the man. He's like one of the greatest treasures you guys have here.
how did you link up with him?
I met Esteban at this festival we played at when the pandemic happened. We brought in, it was like a theater show. Like they brought in cars and like a drive-in style. It was crazy. This dude, shout out to Bobby D. And we played, and a friend of ours, shout out to Richie Abbott too, who kind of linked everything together. He's like, hey man, I like your stuff, and Esteban Oriol, I'm gonna bring Esteban Oriol. I was like, oh my god, are you crazy? You're gonna bring the OG, and he got there after I performed, but we got to hang out, and he's like, what are you doing tomorrow? And I was like, well, what you got going on? He's like, let me do a couple shots. And so they invited me to Esteban really quick while he was in the middle of another photo shoot with this beautiful R&B singer. I forgot her name. And he started snapping photos. It was super cool. And that's how it started. And every time I come here, I do a spa day, like go to his house, do the cold plunge, do the sauna.
Nice.
Work out. It's beautiful, and it's like refreshing, and he's just an amazing
You
human.
do a spa day with him?
Yeah. He's
Damn, that's what's kind of crazy. I like the way that he always like everybody who he works with. He kind of has like this Phil Jackson approach to it. Like he does shit with them. He gets to know them, so that way he kind of. I feel like that helps him know when and where to put the people in the pictures that he put or the stuff he captures.
What he does is that he gets he puts stuff. He puts people together that don't actually that wouldn't actually do stuff. He is a curator, like a really, really like a tastemaker, man. When it comes to film, clothing, shoes, photography, art, he just knows it all, man. He's really, he's been in the game for a long time. His dad's a photographer, he's got beautiful children. Like this dude is a hard worker, and like, come on, dude, like he's in LA, he's still in your neighborhood, like taking photos, risking his life in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like. This guy is the real, and don't think that he really is the real deal, man. That's all I got to say about Esteban. He's the best. I love you, Esteban.
That's dope that you have that relationship with him and that he was able to work on something like that. Because it's like being friends with how like some people back will be like, oh yeah, Picasso drew something on a napkin for me, or like or Banksy gave me his sketches or whatever, just because you were boys with him, and then you get to work with somebody on that caliber and actually be friends with them. That's an accomplishment within itself. And I can't wait to see like with the other projects because I know it's not that where it's gonna stop. I feel like
we're gonna do other ones. We have other stuff that we've been talking about doing. He's got a lot of stuff. He just dropped a new sneaker with lugs.
And then I saw him yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I don't know. But I saw him tagged in it. But Face LA Baldacci. he was doing a music video with them, or I think he said he was, and the cops pulled up.
Oh, okay.
So like he's in the hood. Like this fool's like in the hood.
He's always been there. He never.
Yeah, and that's why
Esteban never left the hood.
I know. But what I'm trying to say is like, dude, like he's there, and you see the Hura pull up, and they're like, "Yo, we're just recording. Like, chill the fuck out." Because you can tell someone called the cops saying, "Hey, there's probably something going down."
The thing is, this is like his neighborhood, so even like. Problem is like a lot of the new kids, we don't know, like, and I say we just because I don't like to single anybody out, but like we don't really know everyone or like history of stuff, because that's the thing, man. We need to continue sharing that history of the foundation of where things come from, and you never know, man. Like, but Esteban, he risks his life for his art because that's who he is, man. He is the streets, bro. And people that see him know him. The real ones know him, bro. The real ones know him, and the ones that don't, not that they're not real, they just don't know yet. And when they do, they fall in love with the guy too. He's just that dude, man. The dude's like cheesecake. Who don't like cheesecake?
Yeah, you're right about that. Who doesn't like?
That's what I'm saying. Even if you lactose intolerant, you still fuck with some cheesecake.
I do know, especially like my fat homies. They'll be like, man, I shouldn't even be eating this, but whatever. I'm gonna go home after this. Like, I'm just like, hey, bro. It's like you willing to
that's some real
make
shit.
that sacrifice. Hey, bro. So you being like, are you signed to any label? No.
I have my own label. I have my own shit.
Independent.
Yep. I own everything. So.
Would you say that the style of music that you're at falls under Motown?
If it was like Motown versus everything else, yeah.
So it would fall under there.
I would like it to be like more Fania, but I'm not known for like my Spanish songs. I'm known more for like La Vida Fria, which is like Spanglish, which is like it really hits like it's cool. Like it's cool because it's Spanglish. There ain't nobody doing Spanglish like that,
No, not like that. That's the first of its kind I've ever heard.
And it's cool because it's kind of like how we talk. We're like, no, mommy, but I didn't mean to do that. Lo siento,
Yeah.
Don't tell abuela, like it's just like that's what that that's what that song represents to me. It's like it's us Latinos, and it's super cool.
Like how do you feel about the me personally, I feel that Motown or anything what would fall under Motown has kind of had like a resurgence in the mainstream right now, and it's just very like super popular, and I feel like it's because it. But I want to say, like, what do you think brought that back? Because I know that like out here, like another couple artists that do it, like Trish Toledo, like
homie.
I fucks with her heavy. Like I remember when she had her first single that she had.
Do you love? Right, that one?
No.
Or the covers.
Somebody please.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Fire.
Yeah, that's. I was like, damn, this chick is sing, and then. There's the other homie. He's a big boy too, but he got that Superman hair.
Joe Quinones?
Yeah, Joe Quinones. Yeah,
that's my brother right there, man. Shout out to Joey.
And I feel like it's cool to see the resurgence of this. What do you think brought it up? Because I feel that there's a lot more camaraderie in this genre of music, or people who do this kind of style of music. You guys are more likely to be like, hey, it's gonna be you featuring Trish or
so Trish is like an OG, man. She may not have like a discography of shit out, but what she has out is I mean, dude, she just sang at Dodger Stadium. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was big.
Yeah, like she's got like a total of like maybe like 40 songs out.
Yeah,
and she's singing Dodger Stadium. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how she's so legendary, man. And Joey is another one who he's on tour right now. He's a beast, man. I think there was cats though before like that really like brought the aesthetic and the look, like the Lakesiders. They only had 3 songs. I put out one of their songs and they broke up, and I think they set the tone for like that young Chicano like look, and they were dressed like Pachuco style.
Yeah,
and they were also like indigenous. I don't know what tribe they're from or anything. I don't know. I don't know any of that shit, but I know that they were super into their culture, and I think that really made people want to like jump into this shit. And then this dude named Bobby Orosa, he has a song called "This Love," and I believe he's from Finland, but he's Spanish, not Spanish. He speaks Spanish, He's He's Latino, and he has this song called "This Love," and that shit changed the game. There's this dude named Kelly Finnegan. He's from Los Angeles. He played in the Monophonics for like, I don't know, 15, 20 years, and he dropped some solo stuff. And I think cats like that really, really like set the bar and like opened the door, and like, you know, and that including Trish.
Yeah.
And then that opened the door for me, and that opened the door for Joe. You know, because we kind of came up, like, Joe's been in the game for a minute, but like with the soul stuff, we came together, you know. But Joe's been in incredible like reggae bands and ska bands and punk bands for such a long time. He's a torrent. He's really a workhorse, you know.
It's crazy that you bring that aspect of it. Are we good on the mic? Should be good. Yeah, I don't know. It's not picking up, but it's crazy that you bring that up with having like a musical background already. You know what I mean? Like having a musical background before, like when you would if you would have in a band, if you would be in a band, or if you were to be in some, you know, I feel like, do you think that helps?
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, like, the thing is, Joe comes from a punk band. Trish comes from a ska band. I think that's like almost like how like most like U2 was a garage rock band, you know, like even Daft Punk was like almost like a punk band before that. Like, I just think that's like just where we fell in the lanes, you know. Unfortunately, we never fell in the lanes where like we instantly started doing like Motown music. But even the musicians in Motown were jazz guys. There was no soul music. Like it literally got started by these cats, you know. So, you know, for them to do it, it just you know, you always got to find your beginning paths. And like for me, it was, you know, trying to sing about, you know, chicks who didn't like me because, you know, not the most good looking dude when I was in high school, you know, or middle school or whatever. And, you know, and I love the Descendants because they talked about farting and skateboarding and drinking coffee. All the things I loved back then. Still love some of it, you know. I think I enjoy the farts more, if anything. I like watching fart memes all day. I could just live off those, you know. It's pretty much the only reason why I engage in social media, and to answer DMs and look at cool La Vida FIDA tattoos.
Oh, you've gotten some tattoo? Congrats! I didn't know that.
Oh man, yeah. This nice female sent me a DM with her. Oh yeah, just Google it. You can Google La Vida FIDA tattoos. They're everywhere.
Dude, that's so dope.
It's nice. Song? It's like Smile Now, Cry Later. You know, that's a great song. It's an even sicker tattoo.
I do want to say that La Vida es Fria, though, it does have it's one of those songs that it has the potential, bro, that like to hit on so many levels, bro, and so many emotions. And like, what were you going through when you made that song? Like, were you going through some shit? Like, I feel like, honestly, when I heard it,
oh wow, that's real
that's
pretty.
sick.
Yeah, there's a lot. No, there's face, there's head tattoos.
Yeah, I saw a neck one right now. Yeah.
Yeah, there's head, face, there's
titty tattoos.
There's definitely those. There's.
I wonder how that one is. La Vida es Fria. Another one.
I was about to go into. Let me stop because we talked about the stuff earlier and you know, but yeah, no, it's the most beautiful thing to see, man. I mean, it's actually about fighting with my wife. That's how that song came about. But then other people started relating the song about losing, you know, someone, a loved one.
When I heard it, I was like, this shit makes me feel like like the kind of song that I would listen to when I was like, because you know how you're super emotional when you're younger, and then you're like, especially if you're like insecure. So me, of course, being I've always been a fat boy. Like when you would get rejected, that was like the ultimate rejection soundtrack for me, dog. When I heard that shit, I'm like, damn, man, where was this song when I fucking got rejected a few times instead of listening to some angrier songs?
Yeah. Well, you know, if you listen to it, like it's like, you know, no one wants to stay together, or like no one wants to make things better. But then there's, you know, people like take the sad part. I'm like, but like there's also that little one part. But we could work it out. You know? Like that's a step up to slide. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's not all bad. You know what I'm saying? But I think people like have taken it for like lost ones, and even for the video at the end, if you look, I dedicated to my brother who passed away last year. While I was like, his funeral was like the same week I scheduled to shoot the video.
Wow.
So I missed his funeral. R.I.P. to my brother Nick. I love you. And you know, I just had put so much already into the video, and like I just couldn't, you know, I had to do it, you know, and it was tough. It was tough.
He probably would have wanted you to go. He was like, you worked on this so hard.
For sure, my whole family would have. Everyone was super supportive. You know?
Your family's very supportive of your music career.
Yes.
That's
yeah.
that's kind of hard for a Latino family.
They weren't though. They weren't. What you think this is?
You're like a huevo.
Look at me, bro. No, you're gonna make it, Jason.
Vas a ser cantante.
Si vas a ser cantante, panzón, you know, like no, it's not gonna happen. It's
That's
not
just
real,
sad, bro. They will tell you some shit like that.
They do. They
Like
do.
bro, you lose 5 pounds. You're wearing a smaller shirt. You feel all good about yourself. You'd be like, get this camisa, parece tamal.
Like it sounds dumb, but like I remember the first big Mexican fool.
Yeah.
It was Don Cheto, and he was a character. It wasn't even a real big fool.
That's the only reason it was big, because he was a character.
I know, that's what I'm saying, which is fucked up, because people thought it was funny, and that's who he is now, but he was the first fat fool. You're like,
you can never have a 60 minutes with Don Cheto without the
Like,
fucking...
He's a caricature.
Dude,
Yeah.
what if Fluffy lost 200 pounds? You know, like...
He's been trying for like 20 years.
He's lost some weight, though. He's not as big
No,
as
he
used
has,
to
but
be.
I mean, like, even he has lost a significant amount of weight. But like when you
But
say
he's smart though. He's keeping like that. Look what happened to Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill loses weight. He gets shamed. I
Adele?
watched. Yeah, Adele.
I think Jonah Hill just got shamed because all of a sudden he lost the weight and he thought that made him hot. You know what I mean? I was just like, hey, bro.
Damn, but you can't feel hot though,
Right?
Why you lose
Yeah.
weight? Damn.
Yeah, he's hot for himself right now.
Yeah.
He's hot now.
Listen, bro.
Yeah, but it costs him money, bro. Like, he's like, he could
If
be.
I lose 100 pounds and I can see my all of my feet, like you know, like the top of my the dirty part of your ankle that you don't even get when you're showering and shit. Like if I could see that, because I lost so much weight just standing and looking down, you know, like seriously, you guys stand up and see see if you can see your whole thing accurately. You're gonna miss some spots, you know what I'm saying? Don't matter how fat or skinny you are, but imagine losing 100 pounds and like people are just like, oh man, what do you think is better, the fat Jonah or skinny Jonah? It's like, how about shut the fuck up, Jonah? How about that one?
Hey, well, I tell him all the time. Like we already brought her up. I know it's not being funny. If Lizzo lost a lot of weight, I don't think she would get the same much of sales, or it'd be a little bit of a hate.
She would just have to. She would just have to change like her narrative, because her narrative is like big girls can do, big people can do. Because I don't even think big girls. I think she's worldwide.
Oh yeah,
That's the thing is like we need to separate. That's what I'm saying. We need to get sex out of like politics, out of social media, and like Lizzo was killing it. It is killing it. You know, she's doing it for all the big people out there, and like you know, some of the stuff I see, you know, on IG is like, wow, she's twerking on a beach, and I can see her butthole and the skin stuff, you know, but that's a lot. But you know what? She's happy, and she's happier than I am, and she's rich from it. She can play the flute. She's actually a real musician. She writes incredible songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, mad love to Lizzo, and yeah, man. You know, and if she lost weight, she'd probably have to be like, yo, I'm the first big person that lost weight, bitch. What's up? Here, I'm still here. Y'all ain't gonna like Jonah me, you know? So
He'd probably be like fat bastard. Like, remember he had like the little fucking wing?
See, but like you know who else I appreciate though, and I don't like her music. Not that I don't like her music, just not who I am. You can tell is Taylor Swift, dog. She's got it going on. She's got bitches watching NFL now to watch that guy she's dating, dog. That's crazy.
Well, she rejected that dude, and that dude was
football
like,
dude?
Yeah, and he's like, yo, I got a friendship. I was gonna trade friendship bracelets with her, and she was like, nah. And then like it blew up on IG, and she said, fuck it. She showed up. Man, you know what? I fuck with Taylor Swift because the industry tried to fuck with her and take her masters, and like her management like sold her shit when she was young and had no idea. And she got rich enough and smart enough. She re-recorded all her shit, and it's the same albums, just called Taylor's version.
What up?
Have you heard the
that?
differences?
Which one?
Have you heard the differences in some of her hits?
Yeah, I mean, of course, some of that stuff is. What's the name of that producer? Max something. He's like the biggest pop producer ever, but you know, yeah, you don't have Max anymore.
How did she get away with that?
she wrote the songs. The thing is, she still has ownership of the song that the composition of the composition. She just doesn't own the recordings.
Now that I know that, man, that shit kind of makes me like. I'm not that I ever disliked her, but I'm like, I don't get the big deal. You know, you start fucking thinking about it. Then the more and more I find out about Taylor Swift, I can't help but to be like, go ahead, bitch.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like it, but I mean, when you got people standing outside the fucking stadium listening to your music, I gotta say congrats. I gotta say that's fucking dope. Like, dude, yo, whatever you're doing, do it.
Keep shining, man. At the end of the day, bro, like, she's you know, she's a person who's doing her thing, man. You know, that's the thing, man. We need to just like, yeah, you can hate motherfuckers.
Wouldn't you like to be the dishwasher in her crew though?
Ooh, yeah.
Like, remember those fools got a fucking big ass bonus? She gave him like $100,000.
Well, that's what,
I like that. I like that's where you went. You're like, yo, Benjamin, the dishwasher.
You know, that's 1 in a million dishwashers. Well, you're gonna risk your chances dishwashing your whole life, hoping that someday.
Bro, just for this tour, she gave all the people that do her the setup her whole shit like $100,000 bonus.
That's. I mean, she's racking in at least like, you know,
$1 billion. They said no. They said $1 billion.
No, $2 million a show.
Yeah, well, they said she's gonna be the first billionaire tour, first billion tour.
Wow. Yeah, man. Well,
she's gonna be who's that guy from Elton John? She's gonna be Elton John's going away tour.
Sir Elton John.
Yeah, she's beating that fool. That's crazy.
I always wanted to go to one of his concerts. He's cool as fuck.
Legend, dude, man. That guy's been through hell and back too.
Probably the coolest gay guy up there, I would say. Yeah. At least in my book, I'm just like I don't know. Let me rank my coolest gay fools. All right.
Yeah, do it quickly. No, I'm fucking with you. It'd be kind of weird if you already had it down.
Sir Elton John, number one.
All right.
Is Richard Simmons gay? No, not Richard Simmons, the exercise guy.
Richard Simmons.
Yeah, is he gay?
I don't know.
Okay, well, in case he's gay, number 2.
Okay, well, let's Google it. Hold on. Richard Simmons. Richard Simmons. He might be. I'm not sure though, and if he's not, I am so sorry. He publicly never his shit was. See, back in the day, there was a lot of speculation. Motherfuckers will just guess shit about you.
Es joto.
But look, he never admitted he was gay. So he's I mean, yeah.
What about Ricky Martin?
Ricky
That
Martin,
guy.
he's
Nah,
good.
he's not on my favorite list. Number 3 would be Pee Wee Herman.
No, but I gotta
he was
admit,
gay, right?
No, Pee Wee was married.
Why did he have AIDS then? What did he
He
die
didn't have
from?
AIDS. No, he went to jail for jerking off. That was about it.
Yeah, all he did was jerk off in an adult movie theater, which I think is what it's for.
He died of cancer.
Yeah,
Poor
yeah.
guy. Poor guy.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry, man.
R.I.P. Paul Rubens, man.
Yeah. All right.
Wait. Paul Rubens is married. He had a partner. Hold on. He had a partner. I'm trying to remember who's. I'm trying to look up his partner's.
It was a chick.
Yeah, no, for sure, it was a chick.
Messi? Nah.
No,
Yeah,
but what
Messi could be my 3rd favorite gay dude.
The soccer player.
Yeah, no, he's not gay. We just say niggas
I
don't
think
like
we
him.
should start that rumor.
He's killing it in Miami, dude.
Oh, yeah, he's
in
killing
Miami.
it.
He just got injured, not anymore.
Oh,
But what I was gonna say though, that Ricky Martin, he really had everyone tricked. Not tricked, but I remember my mom was in love with him. Like my tias thought he was like, I'll marry him. I'll leave my husband right now for him. And this one had these bitches.
So I'll say this, and I'll probably get killed by any like California, Puerto Rican cats. But you know, in Puerto Rico, que la gente, you know, they're like, we don't care about that shit. Like, if you got your eyebrows are all connected, all weird, we're gonna get them done.
Yeah,
if we're gonna line our shit up, we're gonna line it up. If we're gonna color our hair dope, we're gonna look dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is, bro. And you know, and those dudes, don't get it twisted. Dudes with the cleanest eyebrows and, you know, might have that weird look, might be the same guy who put you in a mural. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, in Puerto Rico, everyone's well kept. You know.
Oh yeah.
So it's just how it is, you know. And Ricky Martin was well kept, you know. I mean, ain't nobody, you know, from my family was dancing to La Vida Loca or none of that shit. But we were fans of Menudo. Yeah, we watched that HBO documentary. I couldn't even believe it. But I mean, we kind of knew they were, you know, we kind of knew what was going on, you know, a little bit. Some of that shit, you know, 80s were a very like feminine time for men. Like the death metal guys all had makeup on. You know, Twisted Sister, these dudes wearing like high heels while they're singing metal songs.
That is not metal.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it. You know how much
Twisted Sister was pretty tight though.
hard rock.
I mean, this is metal in the 80s, though.
Yeah, that's true.
It's metals in the 80s.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Neil Practice. Patrick Harris is third favorite.
Okay, yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool gay dude.
NPH. Yeah.
Oh, you know who we're going there?
Ellen.
I was thinking about that the whole time. I was like, who would take their place?
No.
The homie from Will and Grace. He's got his own podcast with Jason Bateman and the other dude, Will Arnett. That shit's really good. Smartless.
I like the guy from How I Met Your Mother.
Okay.
Oh, that's you, man? I didn't know his real name.
Yeah,
He's dope. When I
Harris.
found out he was gay, I was like, bro, he's super cool.
Yeah,
Like, I couldn't even believe it.
Yeah, he's Doogie Howser.
Yeah, he kills it.
Fourth place we could put Jason Ellis.
Jason Ellis. Oh, yeah, Jason Ellis. He's the homie, dog. Jason Ellis definitely go on the list.
Tough gay dude.
Yeah, he'll kick your ass.
Who's Jason Ellis?
He's an extreme athlete, and then he had a famous podcast on XM Radio, who was Jason Ellis show for years, and he's a stand-up comic, and this guy, he's cast the crazy fucking story of all time, bro. You'll see him. He's
Okay.
pretty crazy.
He's Australian, and I mean, he's
kicks ass. Like, he'll fuck you up.
Yeah, I realize California cats, you guys like fighters and shit. Like, you guys really like, you guys like read about them, study about them. Like, I like every time I go and I hang out with the guys, like, yo, what you going for? I was like,
oh yeah, that's Mando. We'll have conversations.
We'll have a whole episode to be like,
I'm like, what are you talking about? Who's fighting? He's like, oh, you gonna watch you ain't gonna watch UFC?
yeah, that's it for sure. I watch it like whenever like there's like a really big name. Like that I'm like, all right, whatever. Let me go ahead and get in on the hype.
You feel left out. It's mostly because he feels left out too. Because a bunch of people watch the show. And
I want to be able to talk about it in case B-Real's gonna ask me on his podcast, or you want to ask me on here.
Right, yeah.
I got 2 podcasts to worry about it. Where somebody's gonna ask the question. So did you see fucking Conor McGregor get knocked out?
I'm waiting for him to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Conor McGregor, man. That guy's legend. I mean, honestly, all those dudes, man, they put their life on the line to take a beat down or give a beat down, and even the guy who gives a beat down all the time sometimes meets his day in the sun too. So that's a very
every champion's got to lose.
That's right. Shout out to Canelo, man. I love Canelo too.
Yeah.
Y'all got Canelo. Canelo's fire.
You know who cracks me up to this day, dog? Oscar De La Hoya. The other day he was on a plane, coked out, dog. You can't tell me this was not coked out. He's on a plane, imitating how Canelo should get knocked out. Yeah. But you know he's coked out, dog. Like, you can see him. He's like,
look, dude, I tried watching his fucking HBO fucking thing. I was like, what a load of fucking shit, bro. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Just say you love the coke. I loved it too, but it never made me put a dress on. All right? Like,
you put a dress on?
Oh, he's never seen that?
Or fishnet. No, he had a lot of problems deeper than coke, but
yeah, he had some sick ass like pop R&B songs. I mean, I wouldn't say sick, but they were like popular.
Not in his defense.
My dad bought his album, dude.
Yeah.
Who?
See?
Oscar De La Hoya.
He had an album?
Yeah, he sang. You gotta watch the documentary. But you don't remember when he put out an album?
There was like 25 minutes left, and that's when I knocked out.
Yeah, he put out.
All right, I gotta watch it, but for the most part.
Oh wow.
That's real. That's real Oscar De La Hoya in lingerie, thinking he looked sexy or cute, whatever he was going for, with his gloves on.
This sounds like something. Okay, vamos a comenzar el vals. Then you got some stupid bitch. That's him?
Just imagine this, though. Imagine this. And I know we're like in hating Oscar De La Hoya moment, but just imagine this.
I'm not.
You're getting off in a boxing match, you whoop someone's ass, and then you're straight in the studio to go platinum for that fucking song. Like, that's fucking crazy, dude. You take an ass whooping, you're all fucked up, and just like, you're singing this shit.
That was a ladies' man, though.
That's what I'm saying. The girls are like, yo, you in touch with yourself.
Like in his defense, dog.
He's got some hot ass bitches, dog.
Look, in his defense, and I heard this from someone that works at ESPN. He was in lingerie because it was a lot of bitches, and the bitches were high. You don't do that for ugly chicks, dog.
Yeah, dude. And honestly,
so in his defense, like, it must have been a crazy orgy.
A photo it tells you a lot of things, but it really takes the narrative away. This guy was probably.
He was on his Prince shit, bro.
Lord forgive me. Like, there was probably like 20,000 women. They're probably wasted, and they're like, yo, why don't you try it on, Oscar? He's like, no, you crazy.
I just let you stick it in my ass. The least you could do is put it on. And you're like,
That's why I said, hell no. But you're coked out. This you put in the mix. Well, you don't think this ever gonna come out? It's on a Polaroid.
He probably has like the 3 hottest models.
All right, let me ask you guys a question. You guys have girlfriends?
I do.
He does, yeah, I know.
Okay.
Well, so you do, bitch. Shut up.
Okay.
I don't know right now.
Right.
First of all, I don't even know right now. I don't know the moment.
Right. So there's all right. How long have you been with your girl?
Like 2 years now.
2 years. Okay. What about you?
Like 6 months.
All right. So you're out of it. So you guys live together?
Not yet.
Okay. You don't live together. Yeah. Sometimes, and I've done this. There's no photos, of course. I would never have photos. Sometimes, I laugh and I'll just like try on, her shit and walk up and fuck around with her and be like, oh, look what I got on. And my nutsack's hanging out of the side of the panty, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like some funny shit.
We're not trying to look sexy. He's trying to look sexy. This is like, look at me. I look better than you in a dress. He was probably with like 14 girls and like, she's like, we're going to take a photo. He's like, well, fuck it. Hold on. Let me put on my gloves. I don't know. Maybe I'm defending him. I don't know.
Let me see. I'm trying to put myself in that position. Like, even in my most coked out version of myself, the most I could see myself is like, let me pay my coke nail, babe. Like that would just be like the closest thing that I would just be like. But I do get it though.
Cause sometimes you clown around and you're like, what is this? Hey, what is this? And you put it on, you're like, what is this shit?
Like I've done that. Like when my girl has like a folding clothes, and then like my girl's hella smaller than me, so I'm just like, look at this shit. I just put my hand through it because that's the only thing that fits.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, like. But it just literally, I was like, look how small you are.
Yeah. I like how your voice changed when you said, look how small you are.
Yeah. For sure. Got it.
Yeah.
Somebody said in the chat room, claim her before it's too late, XG. Oh, damn, dog.
You know how many of them got away?
You got to piss on her.
It's all good. I've had a lot of them.
You got to pee on her to claim her. Uh-huh. You got to pee on her to claim her.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know you're that fucking piece of shit that when you shower with them, you're like, here you go.
Nah, I've never done. I don't like showering together.
Oh. You don't shower together?
I just, it's not my thing,
2
bro.
2 years.
I don't
mind it.
It's like 600 days.
That is 600 days.
You have not you never peed on her in the shower?
720 to be exact. 720 something.
Yeah.
Like it's like, and I've been in the shower before, like in past relationships and stuff like that. But I'm over here, like while I was in the shower, I was like, man, I want to get out already. It's not that much water hitting me.
That's I get cold.
Yeah, I get cold as shit, bro. Like
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm fucking selfish, bro. Like I'm up here. Like
no, for real. Showering with someone is so hard because they get the hot water and you're just out there in the cold and like you're looking at them like, damn, go ahead.
Yeah.
And then let's not lie. These bitches put that shit so hot.
Yeah,
fuck yeah, dog, bro. Fucking girls they got hot ass water,
devil, bro.
Hot.
Yeah, like hot, bro.
And then they use it all, and then by the time it's all the water's all mid.
Here,
and
you
shit,
can have this.
She's like, I'm gonna get out. It's like, what? Hold on, let me wash my crack in my ass. I watched you watch yours with hot water.
You know what's the only time to
you got the iceberg water and shit. Yeah,
it's cold.
Hotel showers because they come from the top. You know, it's not your like. That's a good fuck. That's a good. Hey, bitch, get in the shower with me.
Yeah,
I think the shower to shower together is like when you have that one in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the one.
Yeah, that's the one, and then it just. Like, when you go to, like, the shower section at Home Depot, you're just like, damn, one day.
Bitches don't like that
like,
shit.
Where you just look.
Most bitches don't like that shit because their hair gets wet. One time
what the fuck you think's going to happen in the shower, bitch? Just water comes out.
Some bitches don't wash their hair for 3-4 days, bro. That's commando.
Look, man, let me tell you that they say it's for what? So that shit's to like, growing or to help shit grow. I'll stop washing my hair for a whole month. That shit ain't going to grow back. like, I'll tell you that much. I was like, stop with the cap. I'll fucking vlog that shit. I'm going to do it.
Mythbusters over here and shit.
I'm gonna be like day 30, nothing.
30. Yeah. So go wash your hair every day, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
They're looking like Joe Coy.
Yeah. No, this girl, I'm not lying. This girl, the most I've ever heard was 6 days.
6 days without showering?
6 days no shower. She wouldn't like. She's like, well, if I hit the gym, yeah. Like if I go out, but if I'm just
that bitch smells like a Lunchable.
Like 4 or 5 days.
Unless you're a fucking toddler, you gotta shower, man. You gotta shower.
No, hair. No, I'm talking.
Wait, why can't toddlers get away with not showering?
No. She showered. I was boning. I was boning. She showered.
Okay.
I was like, toddlers can get away with showering like that.
I mean, like, the thing is when they're so small, like, I don't know. I don't shower my kid every day. It's like every day.
I guess, yeah, when they're like that tiny, when they're like
19 months, man.
Oh,
so
yeah.
When they look like an edamame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you know you're a fat fool. You're looking at babies like food, bro.
They all look like little their mommy beans in the little incubator. Like you just wanna like if I was a giant, just eat them, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, bro. Hey, Jason, I want to thank you for coming on, bro. Like for real, man. Like I had a lot of fun. Like number one, congratulations on your success, bro.
Dude.
Thank you.
Like
man.
for real,
man. Thank you, God, and thank you, the fans, and thank you guys for having me.
Number two, thank you for making it, and just like that's number one. I'm a fan of your music, and you know I'm growing.
Dude,
I'm
Be
growing.
expected to be tagged a lot on his shit. Like
Yeah,
he loves your songs. And once he loves someone, it's like dope. Yeah,
I'm gonna grow into the album because it's a variety of it. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't given it a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's you know, the album is super dope. It's like, to me, it's like I wanted to do something that like just represents not just like your culture, my culture, just like classic Latino culture, man. I think my record, like I like it should be called Sunday Morning. It's like you clean the crib, you know, you fix, or you're working on the car. Whether you're doing those things or you're just having a little pachanga in the afternoon or something at nighttime.
No, that is my Sunday music, man. Like Sundays is my days when I go to the swap meet and I go to the faraway one. I'm listening to that. My house gets cleaned. It's self-care day, bro. And and oldies is the tune for that.
Yeah, man. And I appreciate you guys for having me. And yeah, man. If you guys just DM me your addresses, I'll send you my new record, man. You know,
Oh shit, damn, that's sick.
but I'll send it to one address. I ain't, you know, stamps are expensive. No,
Yeah.
no, DM me and I'll send you guys my record, man. And you guys, you know, you
Yeah.
guys can be the judge of it. You know, all three of you guys.
And
Cool. Yeah.
Hell
of
yeah,
course.
thank you, man. I mean, I definitely.
Even though you hate Florida.
I just don't like Messi, dude. Sorry.
Oh, because Messi's in Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But he's not from Florida.
but he's playing there, so he's.
That's true.
We're very soccer fans here, so right now we're very anti-Florida
but
right now.
listen. Miami tickets were like $30. You know how much they went up when Messi started playing?
Oh, we know.
We're like $400 or $500.
I have.
He's a season holder.
I'm
He's
an
a top-
LAFC season ticket holder,
okay.
and I regretted not selling mine because I'm just like.
How much you
he
think
didn't
he
even
would've sold
score.
them?
I could have got like.
Okay, no, wait
two-
up. He paid $40 technically for this because when you're a season post holder, you get all of them for a certain pounds. You divide it. He paid $40 for it. Ask him how much he didn't want to sell it for.
Could have got like 1,500.
Damn, slept.
Just to watch Messi kick our ass anyways.
But he got to see Messi.
But he
in
didn't
person.
even score though, bro.
But you got to see him.
Yeah,
play.
I did see
He's
him.
a legend, dude.
Yeah.
He's a
And it's
legend.
and it's like not for nothing. Like
That's like seeing Maradona play.
yeah, like I'm like all right, cool. I can see it. Some stupid ass kid ran on the field.
Yeah, you can flex
Yeah.
on some kid. So later when you see some kid wearing a Messi shirt, be like, I seen him.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Have you gone to the stadium, bitch? Didn't think so.
That's right, bitch. Who got seen?
Exactly.
That's true. It's the video's on my vlog on my page. But yeah, make sure you guys follow Jason Joshua. Check out his music. Get that album. You know, it's La Voz de Oro. Honestly, man. And when you're in LA, you got any plans?
Tonight we're playing a sold out. We're DJing a sold out at the Sid. So you guys should go check out Hermano.
That's a dope ass place, man.
Yeah, so the Hermanos Gutierrez, they're playing at the Ford, which is a theater, and I guess inside there is the Sid
Yeah.
as well. And they're doing a DJ set with Dan Auerbach from the Black Keys, and
Nice.
they invited me to come through. So
Damn, that's tight, dude.
We might
So we're
have to
gonna play
call some people and see if we could get in there because we know some
yeah,
people at the city.
so we're gonna play some cumbias and stuff. It's gonna be good, man. Come through.
Damn, I love.
It's
some
sold out,
cumbias.
but y'all can get in. I know y'all.
Oh
can
yeah,
get in. Y'all got the plug.
for sure. See, I like that how he knows. He's like, these motherfuckers know some people.
He's like, I don't even gotta. You, don't worry about the. I don't got a guest list, but you'll get in.
Yeah.
Ray, shout outs.
Shout out to Joshua. Thank you for coming through. Jason Joshua.
Yo, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Ryan G from Funk Freaks is a huge fan, and he wanted to say what's up. So I'm showing love to Ryan G, the legendary Funk Freaks
Ooh, I can
crew.
get you guys
know what I'm saying?
connected.
Hey, shout out
We
to
just had them on.
Yeah,
We
we
just
just
had
had
them on,
DJ
like,
Loser.
Those
And,
guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
shout out
cool.
to the Funk Freaks. Definitely gonna have
Always.
him on
Yeah.
the Green Thumb show as well too. I already talked to my dad, so he said yeah.
Ooh,
He
let's
said
do
yeah.
it.
Yeah, what? I was told him I was like, can I have him on? He's like, yeah.
Are you done, Ray?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit that
Oh,
like button.
No, I'm not done.
Yeah.
Sorry. Follow me on Morning Shot Films. Check out my Morning Reel podcast episode of the film I Love You Man with Xavier Guerrero.
Nice.
Quick
I
question,
love that
Jason
movie.
Joshua.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a Cannibal Corpse show in Florida?
Since
Since they're from Florida?
I do love Cannibal Corpse. I have never seen them with the original lineup.
All right.
They have the sickest drummer.
Yes. I met that guy. He's dope.
He wears the boots, those
Yeah.
big ass army boots, and still plays. He's crazy. I forget what's his name. David something. No, is it Dave?
Dave. I just don't remember his last name.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Let's Google it because I feel like we're gonna get off, and it's just like his name is Richard or something.
Richard, Dave.
Cannibal.
I think I'm thinking of Dave Lombardo. That's from.
That's
Slayer.
what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Is that him?
Nah, Dave Lombardo. Nah, he's from Slayer.
Wait. Cannibal Corpse it's originally from Buffalo, New York,
Buffalo, New
but
York.
now
Oh, wow.
based in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, that's how I knew him.
Okay, so let me see who. Okay,
Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes, who was in the band. He's not in the band
Yeah,
anymore.
he's not a man no more.
I'm trying to see who their drummer is.
Dave Mustaine.
That is
old-
from
the-
Megadeth. He is the guitarist and. the
Oh, no, not him?
vocalist. No.
Oh, I don't know. That's what I read on here.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know who the
Shout
drummer
out to
is.
him, man.
Well, hit
Yeah.
that like button, subscribe. We'll see you guys here in a couple hours with Reverie. Go check out that episode with fucking I Love You Man. The show was so much fun. I had a good time watching the movie. And,
So good. That movie's awesome.
Yeah, it's a good time. And thank you for coming on, my boy. Really,
Yep.
that shit's
Dude, I
fun. Yeah,
appreciate you
that
guys,
shit
man.
was dope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you, David, with Jason Joshua for showing up, and congratulations on all your current success and continuing success that you're gonna have in your path.
God bless you guys.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. Like I say, we're giving you 2 episodes today. So later on, 7 to 9 in the evening, we will have Reverie coming on. And if you guys have any questions to ask, leave them in the voicemail. Call up right now. This is a good indication. Let you guys know this episode will be up on the YouTube very soon. So look up for that as well too. But for the Patreon people, you get it exclusively here first and live and direct. Big shout out to DJ C-Rock. The Eventbrite is officially sold out. We have 300 out of 300 people setting up for High and Hungry Experience on October 14th. I'm going to maybe add another 50 tickets for free if you want to go ahead and check it out. But I would definitely say get the VIP bag because I'm going to show you guys a video on what the stuff that comes in there. Thank you so much for the continuing success. And
Can I give one more shout out?
yeah, one more, go ahead.
I want to give a shout out to Esteban, Be Real, Cypress Hill, and Soul Assassins. They're the realest. Son la más real. So shout out to those guys.
Be Real might be down there. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he is. So
Okay.
I'll introduce you.
Yeah,
Yeah, and also, what is it? Go Global. Make sure you guys, October 13th. That is on Central Avenue. I will be posting more information on that on my Instagram. Show up, Bart's Barbecue. We got a coffee shop celebrating at that dispensary. They picked us up there as well. Big party, October 13th and 14th. Save those dates. We'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Late.